Good times.
624, welcome to the show. Brand new week. And it's us so far. Hey, Sam, what's up?
How are you? Good morning. How are ya?
How are you? Miss everybody.
Those were some interesting song choices. Are we okay today?
Yeah, why? No, I mean, I didn't know if anything early on. I was kind of confused at who's in the booth. Nobody was talking to me. I was just sitting here. I'm like, okay, nobody's entering me. No one's listening to me.
Oh, yeah, I saw your message. You were like, oh, can you let me into the Zoom?
I don't like anybody in the Zoom. Then I start going to the chat. Like, anybody know what song I'm playing on air? If it's me, it's not. Just anybody. It's Monday. I know. I get it. We're stupid on Monday. But I mean, come on. So hence I played some of the slow stuff.
I think you were projecting your anger a little bit there.
Musically, artistically.
Yes.
Through song. Mm-hmm. It is a brand new week. We got a good show lined up for you here on this Monday because Bam is going to be here with the world continuing to fall apart. It'd be nice to have one of our leaders hang out with us for about an hour. I think Alex will be here. So spoke to him yesterday. We had a podcast episode, so he'll be here. He'll be on the podcast as well with us, Sam.
Oh,
after
really?
The show. So Lex is definitely going to be here for both of those things. That'd be a lot of fun. You got the two of us. What's the story on Kay and Mara? Are they going to be here today? Are we going to start the week off full attendance?
I think Kay will be here at some point. I'm not entirely sure about Mara. I'm not sure what time she went to bed.
We haven't seen Mara in months.
Yeah.
Like, we see her for one day, and then she's gone for months.
She's so busy being fashionable. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, she is very busy. You guys are streaming with us worldwide. Discord.gg/goodtimes if you want to hang out with us and, join the chat room, watch us on video. Should be a lot of fun. Can I go from angry to my girls?
Girls? Which girls? Who are we talking about?
In the area.
Oh.
There's new Blackpink.
Good times.
That's the best to ever do it right there. Blackpink and a new song, Go. I like it, Sam. Alex, you're here too. Alex likes it as well, Lex. Send you a couple can you send you a couple of non-muted videos of our girl, Lisa.
Are you guys still at it?
We are still at it, even though Alex is on mute. I already said it like 3 times. He hasn't even heard me yet.
Hindi ko alam kung AI yon, pare. Pero ang ganda. Ganda ng view, man. But, of course, artistically, we're admiring the women.
Hindi nag-iinit.
No malice. It's just the dance movement, the
expression.
Yes. Artistically, we're impressed.
What's the drama with 21, Sam? Are you following this? Are they fighting or something? Sandara Park, a little drugs? What's going on with 21 drama? Not that you would follow because you don't follow pop culture too much.
Well, I mean, it is all over my feed, so I've seen the headlines.
So what's the deal here?
No, but wait. I can't even get to the headlines because I can't get over how Pak Bom, who is, the member that is accusing, right?
Right.
Her selfies are so distorted, and that, I can't get over that part.
Distorted in what way? It's like blurry. It's not.
It's
clear.
super edited and filtered, and I'm like, what's going on here?
Well, she's going through some stuff, right? Didn't she last year go through some kind of mental health issue or some break that she took as she was going through, whether it be physical health or mental health? I think she's a little kind of all over the place. Si Park Bom.
Yeah.
Pero hindi ang nagpaparinig ata si Sandara, di ba?
Well, so I from what I know, I don't think Park actually said Sandara was taking drugs. She made some reference to somebody in the group having a drug-related scandal or whatever. And then everybody thought she was referring to Sandara.
Oh, really? So she never really, named...
No, and I think it's implied. Now, I'm not 100% sure. All the 21 fans out there, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. And that's why you see a quote like this, for example, Sandara says, I've never used drugs. I wish her well. And if that was me, I would never wish anyone well who
Yes, we know that about
wrong.
you, Mohania. We know that about
exactly.
you.
Never take the high road. And I sit there, I'm like, why would she wish her well? So I did a little research, and I don't think Park Bom actually named her. So maybe that's why. Because if that were me, it'd be like, I've never done drugs. Ito pa nga si Park Bom eh. Dami-dami. That's me.
Mm-mm.
Well.
But Sandara here took the Alex high road, which is, don't let anything bother you. Just wish people well. Peace and love all the time.
Yes, pass is pass. Yes. Uy, mag-color tayo.
Ay, ano. Hat lang. Cap lang.
Yes, okay.
Oh.
So you were going to say something?
No, I'm seeing on Discord that I think she did name her. Or
she did name her?
I think so.
Well, Sandara, I need to give you a workshop on how to respond to accusations then, because yung mga I wish her well.
It's a diplomatic way to respond.
Really? To wish them well? How about just, I never use drugs, I don't know what that bitch is talking about.
And it's almost... Oh, sorry, Lex, go ahead.
Go lang, Sam. Mas maganda yung sasabihin mo. Walang kwenta ito sasabihin ko.
And it's also kind of like, I am so above this that I could even wish her well, despite all of this.
That no one takes it that way.
Because this is not true. Yeah.
Nobody absorbs it that way.
I do.
People speak for me here. If somebody accused you of something, and drug use is kind of high up there, right? It's up there with some heinous stuff. If they accused you of that, as a consumer, listener, viewer, fan, all that stuff, and somebody just said, hindi, I wish her well. Do we go, okay, you taking the high road or like, guilty?
No, it's like, oh my God, the accusation is so ridiculous. I'm not even going to dignify it with like, a response na I'm upset.
Yeah.
How's it ridiculous? They're together every day for like 25 years.
What? That doesn't make the accusation true.
Madadamay Pilipinas dyan. Madadamay Pilipinas dyan kasi drugs yan eh. Kasi siyempre Sandara tumatambay sa atin. Mapupunta na naman sa Pilipinas.
DDS si Sandara, DDS. Yeah.
Sabi ko sa'yo, sabihin, pag napatunayan yan, tambay na naman yan sa sabi ko madadamay tayo dyan.
Oh gosh.
Meron akong kwento niyan. Depende sa mood yan eh. Tamo, may nag-post doon sa TV5 na yung tinanong ako ni Corina, sabi ni Corina, di ba Alex, dati nagsusugal ka? Di ba? Kung may babalikan, ayun ba yung parte ng buhay mo na babalikan mo? Sumagot ako, oo, para alam ko na kung anong tatayaan. Ngayon, may nag-comment na dalawa daw. Pwede kong patulan sana eh. Kaya lang tinatamad lang ako. May nag-comment doon eh. Drugs lang ba yan? Sugal lang ba yan? Tapos may nag-comment, nagkaroon sila ng mini combo. Ay, bakit? Gumagamit din ba yan?
Oh my goodness.
Gusto kong sumingit na. Pwede ko ito screenshot, no? Di ba? That's part of the, di ba? Bakit? Gumagamit din ba yan? Parang pertaining to, bukod sa drugs, bukod sa sugal, nagda-drugs ako. Gusto kong
you are in your physical prime, Alex. I mean, usually drugs you can kind of see it in a person's face and their body and that stuff. Alex has never been better looking. I feel like maybe you're even drinking less, you're hydrated more, you're sleeping more.
No drinking.
You know what I mean? Well, no drinking then. I mean, when I say drinking less, not that you ever drank a lot, but I mean like maybe zero, because you look refreshed, you look rested, you look healthy.
Yeah,
complexion's
guys.
on point.
Ito na
Lips
yun,
are super pink.
Yun yung nakakatakot na ganyan yung mga...
Yeah. Let me borrow 100,000.
Ganyan din yung mga sinasabi sa tapat ng kabaong eh. Parang fresh na fresh. yun, mga ganon. Pero minsan kasi mo, to answer your question, kaya ganon siguro si Sandaro, nung in-interview yan, nasa panahon siya ng ganon. May mga panahon na, pero may mga tanong talagang patol ka, di ba Sam, di ba? May ganon kang panahon.
Wait. Is Sandara known as the bad girl, quote unquote?
I don't think so.
I don't think
how
so.
Like Jenny's kind of the, I mean, I wouldn't say bad girl, all the blinks get crazy, but you get my point. Like
Is she the spicy one?
Yeah, the spicy one. I have a little bit of attitude and stuff. Was Sandara known to be that one? Because I didn't follow. I don't even know if it's 2NE1 or 21. I don't even know how to pronounce it properly.
No.
I think 21 is fine.
Yeah, 21's fine. So, was she the edgy one?
I don't think so.
Hindi siya. Siya hindi tumatanda.
Yun. Parang...
Siya ang sikat sa Pinas. Siya yung nagulat yung mga 21 pagdating dito. Kinakanta yung mga songs.
It's definitely not 21, Lex.
Yes.
Yeah, 21, 21, no.
Okay.
Two becomes one. All of it. Just take all of it.
21. Ayusin nyo kasi mga kakapangalan nyo sa mga nyo. May twice, tapos 7 sila. Sa inyo. 2 and 1, 4 yan eh.
I agree ako dyan. Oo.
4 yan eh.
The names.
Gulo-gulo nyo.
Yeah.
I came across she's super popular in Korea, Sam. But again, I don't know all the artists. I just know my faves. Somi and Blackpink. I mean, those are my faves, right? But I came across this girl that I thought was, man, she can really bring it.
Who is it?
Lee Young-ji. This girl. Holy crap! Have you seen this girl perform? She's fantastic. Alvin, let's hit play on this. Look at her flow. She's dude. This is highest level of rap.
Y-O-U-N-G-J-R, that's my name on your paper. I'm back cause I'm the major. Came back with a bigger attitude. 눈반쯤 감았다가 떴다 가로 여가 도망가 가만히 가 구별이 안 가는 그냥 뜨거운 감자 몰라 어디든 올라가 있으니 잘 봐봐라. 백이면 백이고 캡이면 캡이지 힙합이 개무슨 와장이냐. 예의도 안 갖추고 제끼고 대비고 관심 없어 남의 동네상. 겸손이 위선이라 불리지언정 무대 아래 자연스레 허리 구부려. 눈말 랩 다 알았어 그만 주물러. When I hop on this beat, every day's your birthday, mommy. 24인간 크기만 지넘 퍼진 너만 손 안에까지 터줄게 니가 원한 굳이 가래 많아 벽을 가져와 놔도 다 빨리 깔리거나 갈아두는 것만이 네 모토라면 절대 나오지 말게 show me the 21, that's my age when I got this
Oy, 21.
that I got a love for me.
Ano?
Right?
Diba? Awkward yung katabi niya, diba? Di ba ganun? Yung katabi niya, diba ganun, no?
Sam, this is
She's really good.
high level. This is the highest of levels.
I just did a quick Google search, and apparently she is the first female winner of a reality rapper search called Show Me the Money.
Yeah, she's young too. She
Ba't
bring
di
it.
mo padala yung yung pinadala mo sa akin na link ni Lisa para magkatapos-tapos ng umaga na to?
Oh my gosh, she's 23.
Yeah, she's super young. She's like born 2020 or 2000 something. It's
2002.
insane.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Lexi, what were you saying about Lisa again? And be careful.
Yung pinadala mo sa akin na si Lisa. At si Lisa ba talaga ang sexy ng Talagang ganun ang image niya. Siya talaga yung
Siya
sexy.
yata, no?
No,
Well,
siya
she's the
talaga
dancer. She's the best dancer of the group, and I think dancing is just sexy by default. You know what I mean? But I think the sexy.
It's also
I would still
Jenny.
go with Jenny because I mean
Yeah.
Jenny's the one yung talagang a little risque with the outfits. I mean, I think she's a lot more risque than Lisa is. Hey, wipe that stink face off of your face.
Jeez.
The batitude. Wow.
Pa ako nakikitang
Sipan my
sampo
girl.
na Jen. Very sampo.
At ang pangit mo, ha? Mukhang
Stop.
nagda-drugs.
Samo.
Don't drag me into that.
Sweetie,
Ito ba
good-looking,
mo?
man.
Nakita mo ba
Yeah,
mo?
go.
Totoo
Oh,
ba
ano?
to? Yung picture ni Liza Soberano sa NBA?
The ones courtside?
Oo.
What about?
Naku.
What about?
Why?
Ang ganda niya, promise.
Oh, she's always been so beautiful.
I know,
though.
pero iba siya
Oh.
doon. Iba pa. Hindi ko alam kung courtside ano yun. Kasi
Yeah.
pag courtside talaga, nag-iiba yung tsura mo pag courtside eh.
Maganda ba lighting doon?
Ang ganda ng lighting
yeah.
sa mga court.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Yeah,
lights
si-
everywhere top and it reflects off the bottom when you're courtside.
Si Jack Nicholson, mukhang bata doon eh.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Totoo.
Yeah, there's a photo kind of going around of what's this? Sobrano, Liza sitting down there, and she looked pretty good.
Nakalimutan ko lahat ng mga atraso niya, yung mga pinagsasabi niya. Oo. Bumalik talaga yung... Marami sa sinabi na... Marami sa mga sinabi na si Liza na hindi siya believe sa nangyari dun sa mga love team, mga may ginawa siya na pilitan lang siya, di ba? Parang...
Yeah, but she had that amazing interview, right? Remember that one that came out some months ago that was just fantastic, and the way she kind of carried herself in that interview.
I think you guys are talking about the same interview.
Yeah, so wasn't that a positive thing? She came out looking great in that
Ginawa
one.
dito negative yun. Ginawa siya negatively.
I thought that was. I mean, it's not as good as Ann Curtis's response to Congressman Suntay, which Alex and I talked about on the podcast last night. That is how you carry yourself, by the way, in the face of a little bit of heat. Yeah. Anyway, we feel like this. This feels like a chismosa chat room as to start the show.
Kaya ayoko nagpupunta ng maaga dito. Nadamay ako. Ang dami ko rin baon. Kami ni mo, isa algo namin yan eh. Kaya pagka sinabi niya, napalitan niyo ba yung oo.
I'm just waiting for the temperature to go down a little bit, maybe after Women's Month, to go back to the regular stuff that Alex and I talk about on the regular.
Guys
on
are
our
worse. You guys are
We
worse.
already apologized sa podcast. We are apologizing for what we did. We learned a lot. Past
yes.
few days, we are very sorry. We're immature. We thought we're admiring, pero there's a boundary there. So we have already issued our apologies.
Specifically the Pia words back.
Yes, a few years.
Specifically the words back.
Yeah.
And then come April, you guys are just like,
on.
yeah.
So on. Yeah.
Yeah, apologies. Yeah,
Can we get a Maniakis month, please? Maybe just to cleanse,
out, diba?
just to purge it all, right? Give us 1 month where we can just be boys, please.
Yeah.
What
And then
month would that be?
whatever 31 days has, like there's January, there's March,
Give us
October. What else? October would be good because
pwede
there's
yan. Pwede October 31 kasi tama pwede. Kasi may
it's our birthdays.
may Halloween. Kasi yung Women's Month kasi kasunod kasi ng Valentine's kaya medyo 'di ba galing kayo sa love tapos medyo may mga kaya
Why do you gotta
siguro
say it that way, Lex?
Yung love
Yeah.
Love.
Don't you like Valentine's Day
girls
with your wife?
Di ba Valentine's siya parang expression of love, expression of desire. Di ba? Associated dyan.
So Alex and I took a call last night from a 21-year-old. Speaking of 21, she called the show and she's had a love problem. She is dating a seaman, which is always a red flag. Again, if we're talking about default, always a default if you're dating a seaman. And especially if you ask me about a seaman love problem, I always tell you the same thing: break up, not to be trusted, very difficult. And I know not all seamen are bad, but would you really risk your X amount of years trying to find out? I'll just go ahead and knock him out already. Just minimize risk, okay? And this girl was going through all of his followers and, just doing all of this kind of young girl energy investigative things that Alex was, you were hilarious, Lex, because you're saying this is what young girls do. They're super energetic about investigating sino message mo, all of that stuff.
And she is a young girl kasi. She's 21.
She
21.
is. So she's 21, right? So as
21.
advertised, young girl energy, they've got great detective powers. I mean, she clearly NBI level. But I guess I wanted to ask here on the show, Sam, as somebody who's dated in your 20s and now you're dating in your 40s, does that young girl investigative energy, does that fade? Is it really a young person's game?
I think maybe we tend to do that more when we're younger. Although I do have friends that are just very good at this. Even like
at this
today.
age. At this age.
Yeah, like parang FBI levels na nire-research online.
Pero parang, sobra na, wala ka na sa edad, di ba? Kasi ito mga ginawa ng girl na to, ito yung ginawa ng girl na to. Namomonitor niya yung fluctuation ng following at followers.
Oh.
Okay. Yung pag nag-fluctuate,
Yep.
red flag na sa kanya yun. Sino yung mga inad mo? Sino yung mga finalo mo? Tapos, may screenshot, nagre-recording, screen recording yung lalaki. Nakita niya, pag-change ng screen, may nakita siya na parang may yung pangalan parang may heart yung isang pangalan ng girl.
May nilike
What
siya.
Alex is saying, what Alex is saying, some people when they post stuff, they absorb the background, they know little details, they can see the carpet on the floor, and like, alam ko yung carpet na yan, Shangri-La yan. Those levels of,
Ganon
like,
siya.
I don't look at that. I only
Parang
look
looking at art in a museum, like what we were talking about last time.
I see the reflection of the glass. You see may tao. Like, I don't see those things. I wish I were better at that. But is that a young girl's game?
Binati yung isang babae ng 10:30 sa Christmas. Siya, kailangan pa niyang batiin ng alas 12. Magkasama sila buong araw. Paghiwalay nila, pagbaba nila ng telepono, bigla nakita niya, happy birthday, social media. Right after sila mag-usap, may binating happy birthday na babae.
Yeah, she time checks everything and all that stuff. I guess my question again, okay, removing this girl, we're using this girl as an example. All of you out there, females, does that slow down as you get into your 30s, 40s? You know what I mean? Is there a certain, like, I don't care, basta umuwi ka na lang. Is there that might be the extreme, right? But does that slow down?
I would
You were saying,
think
Sam,
so.
no, you've got friends in your 40s that are Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, but I mean, generally speaking, I would think so. Maybe also just we're making like better choices. Now we don't have to be so paranoid in our relationships. It also seems like, with this particular one, I know we've moved on from it, but it's like a long distance thing, a seaman thing, where you do have to be extra paranoid because of the reasons you bring up.
Yeah. And then outside of being LDR, they have a reputation. I mean, you don't even have to be LDR to have that red flag, that reputation red flag. Basketball players, the same thing. Huge red flag there in terms of them being babaero, and you always kind of want to be on your guard. But I just think, or at least the assumption Alex and I were saying is you slow down eventually.
Oh, di ba?
Is Biebs like that? Seeing as how, she is in her 20s, 25, is it?
Yeah, but she's not that. Sino to? Like that. She's more like...
And LDR.
Very calmly and nicely, she'll say, there's a lot of beautiful people on your feet. And it's not because she's investigating. We're sitting next to each other, and I accidentally, okay, you know how when you're on Instagram, and then you do the what do you call this? The suggestive feeds. What was the little...
The For You page?
Yeah, the For You page.
Yeah.
That's where she's like, a lot of naked girls.
Yeah.
It's just, the peeking over. She doesn't go one by one on the followers list and all of those things. She just looks like, there's a lot
warning shot yun mo. Warning shot yun. Warning shot yun.
Why?
Parang, look. May mga chicks ka
Yeah, I
dyan.
know, like, this is 14 months in already. I mean,
Tanggalin mo yan.
I would
Sasaksayin kita sa
expect it.
leeg. Parang ganun yan. Tanggalin mo yan. Parang ganun yan eh.
Given all the circumstances, Biebs is like very chill, I think.
Yeah, just super chill. I still have yet to hear her yelling voice, but maybe one day. We'll see. It is 6:48 on this Monday morning. Let's take a break already because we're going to have Bam coming up here in a few minutes. We might as well knock out a break early.
Magsiseryoso na kami ng mga topic kay Bob. Kaya linabas na namin lahat ng mga wala mo ng kwentang usap.
Let's start casual with Bam today before we get into
dumarating
the
si
world.
boss, office
Before the world is
chismis muna.
ending.
Di ba? Wala pa si boss. Alam mo ba, Mo?
Let's take a break when we come back. More of the show. Don't go away.
Good times.
6:53. 54 now. On this Monday morning, you're listening to Good Times on Magic 89.9.
Happy birthday, Anna girl.
Congratulations sa Mandaluyong. Basketball. Kaya mabate. Ngayon lang bumate na, Mandaluyong Elementary Basketball Team. Placing silver in NCR Palaro. Galing kay Smigol's.
Ano to? Pass the phone?
Congratulations, Mandaluyong Elementary baseball team.
Ano ba? Basketball or baseball? Ano ba talaga?
Mandaluyong Elementary Baseball Team for placing silver in the NCR Palaro. Sa lahat po
Congratulations on silver?
Yeah,
You kids gotta get better.
Oh, that's
sa lahat ng
pretty
natalo,
good.
sila first place. Sa lahat ng talo, sila una. Silver, di ba?
Well, look, Bam came in second place and we were like really happy with that, remember?
Oh.
Sa bagay. Pero wala namang kasi wala namang mga... Gusto ko talagang na yan. Talaga pinagusto kong song sa lahat.
I was waiting for you to say
We
that. 'cause
only
you say that every
you
time
only
we play
told
that
us
song.
5 million times, Lex.
Gusto ko lang ulit-ulitin. Mamaya may umangkin na naman eh.
Speaking of real achievements, so we want to congratulate Alex Ayala for moving into the next round.
Oh, yes,
of the
nanalo siya.
Indian Wells Open. Well, she's playing tonight against the mighty Coco Gauff, who last time
Nantalo
faced
siya din.
Alex. She, I think, shut her out, actually. I think it was 6-love, 6-love. Yeah, I think it was 0-0. If I'm not mistaken, or 0-1 against Coco Gauff, who was one of the better players in the world. I think she plays tonight. Not tonight, it's tomorrow night. I'm pretty sure.
Kala ko kanina, patulad ng paglaro ng Lakers at Knicks kanina na nanalo yung Lakers ko ng 13 points. 110-97.
Yeah,
Without LeBron, may pinapakita talaga si Luka na, better Luka and AR. I'm telling you, 35 points Luka, 25 points AR.
Where's Coco from?
Coco's United States. She is also a very young player. Has won a Grand Slam. Just a killer on the court. She's fantastic.
I think
So,
African
I would say
African American siya, di ba? Tama?
She is. And again, very, very young, very accomplished. Also, of course, Alex also very young. We'll see. We'll see how she does. I mean, this would be a massive win for her. In a really high-level tournament like Indian Wells. I think Alex's best win so far is against Iga Swiatek. I think she beats Swiatek, was it in Miami, if I'm not mistaken, when she went on that massive run. But Indian Wells, a little bit more prestigious of a tournament. Not a Grand Slam, but to take out Coco in Indian Wells would be huge for
Kailan
Alex.
ba yung nagseta si Coco? Saan ba yung nagseta kaya cute siya na kasi sabi niya na yung naglalaro siya na I know hinihintay niyo yung next game kay Alex pero thank you for rooting for me. Siya tayo nagseta na yan. Kaya di ba parang
think
siya
it was her, fairly recently, right?
Sa Australia. Kaya natuwa yung mga Pinoy eh. Alam ko po, para sa Tagalog, alam ko po na hinihintay niya yung next game pero salamat po sa pag-cheer sa akin. Siya yun. Kaya cute.
Yeah. And again, man, gosh, I was watching Indian Wells today. Oh, I shouldn't get into this conversation, but wow, tennis, both guys and girls, just the most attractive athletes there are. Just they're so distractingly good looking. I mean, I was watching Sabalenka play today against Jacqueline Christian. I'm like, oh my, everybody's so good looking. You know, Tsitsipas is so good looking. Musetti's so good looking. Berrettini is so good looking. It is such. Look, hey, you know what? Even everybody is like just stunning. But I shouldn't say that, Lex. See, we need manyak month.
Why?
In a respectful way. Dapat like kang with all due respect. O kaya respectively. Parang ganun.
No, I mean, I throw in the guys.
Respectively, hindi yun.
Alam ko. Hindi ka doon, Sam. On cue, Sam. On cue. Kaya alerto ka lagi, Sam.
What do you think, though?
Thing.
I got a question. Like when it comes to team sports, Alex, you were just talking about your Lakers, and I'm talking about Alex here. The team sports versus the individual sports. I do like individual sports a lot because, especially these ones, like the ones that we've been good at as the Philippines, whether it be Pacquiao or Alex here, where these individual sports, you are playing against the rest of the world all the time. You know what I mean? It's like Olympics all the time. You represent your country. You play. There's no. It's no league. You're playing against the best in the world. It is a completely global game. And I think that's what's really exciting about what Alex Ayala is doing is because it feels national team, it feels Olympics, it feels SEA Games, it feels Asian Games. It feels tense every time because she so proudly represents the country. And tennis by default is like that. You know what I mean?
Don't we have group sports where it's like,
Yeah, we get the Olympics every 4 years. You get Asian game
yung
every
basketball.
X amount of years. Yeah, you get Gilas and all that stuff. I mean, FIBA. I mean, it doesn't happen often. It'll happen every few years. Alex it feels national team every other day. And that's what I really love about it. Now, with Pacquiao, and not to kind of criticize, just because boxing is a little bit different. Boxing is such a money grab, right? You're not fighting against the best. You're just fighting at whoever's going to pay you the most. What Alex is doing is it is a bracketed tournament. If you go up against Sabalenka, you go up against Sabalenka. You have nothing against you. You're going to do it. So what I love about what Alex Ayala is doing is just representing the country on a nightly basis. And the energy it brings to people, whether you're a tennis fan or not, is huge. That's how I feel about her performance.
Is there also just like another layer of respect because she is by herself? I mean, of course, there's a team behind her, but she's alone.
For sure. Tennis is so hard. Yeah, we talked about this recently, Sam, when we were kind of saying nice things about Alex, is that there are no timeouts. There's no first quarter and halftime show where you get to wrestle. You're on for hours. And very often you're on these big tournaments are in summertime in some of these countries. So you're outside in the elements, in that temperature, by yourself, 4 hours. And again, on a nightly basis, you're competing against the best in the world. Tennis is such a difficult sport. Hey,
What
Van,
say
what's
you,
up, brother?
Sen?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Pare, never ako naging tennis fan. Ngayon na lang dahil kay Alex Ayala. Sa totoo lang eh.
Right?
Yeah, as in,
amazing.
I had to learn, love, paano na ngayon? Pag love.
All tie, 40-40.
No. Love is zero. Love is zero.
What?
Deuce is 40-40. When you
Deuce.
say love, like
nga.
1-0, you don't say 1-0. You say love.
Love?
Love.
15 love.
Tama. Love.
So their
so
feelings
pag-
don't get hurt. Zero sila. I don't know.
Okay, love. Okay, so it's pag zero love, pag tie deuce, tapos first
Only 40-40.
to 6, tama ba? First to 6, pero dapat dalawa yung lamang mo.
Correct. And the tiebreaker's
Yun.
up to 7, except in the Grand Slams, the tiebreaker's up to 10 on the 5th set. It's quirky,
I
but
learned
yeah.
so much in like a minute.
Alam mo, as in, parang because of Alex Ayala, suddenly yung ating vocabulary nag-iba na.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Oh, and I love it. I love the fact na she is taking center stage, na she's so proud of being Pinoy. Like, ano siya, talagang Pinoy na Pinoy. And the Filipino fans have totally embraced her and her crusade to be in the top 10, if not to be number 1. And alam mo, pag natatalo siya, parang lahat tayo, ang lungkot, no? Yung kay Coco Gauff. Gauff ba pag-pronounce nun?
Yeah, Goff.
Goff?
Yeah. Who she plays later.
She's gonna compete against Coco Gauff again, di ba?
Later. Yeah, in a few hours here. Yeah, 3 hours.
Oh my gosh. Tapos ano pa niya, BFF pa niya kasi ka-doubles niya, di ba?
Sure, yeah.
They're BFFs?
Yeah.
Well, they're I think she also played with, gosh, who did she play with another kind of high-level player? You know, I don't know who her doubles partner is right now for this tournament, but you know what's good about Alex as well is when she gets there, like, for example, her last match, she's not dominating. There's a lot of comeback kid moments where she's got match point against her and then she fights through. I mean, it's very, very tense. She's not going out there crushing everybody, right? You know, she's very young. She's got a lot to learn. She's jumped from a top 200 player to now essentially a top 30 player, and she's had, so you know, she's learning. So she's going to make mistakes and she's going to be behind and she'll lose a bunch of matches as well. But when she wins, it's always high drama against some of the better players. So that's what I love about her. She just rises up to the occasion.
You know, a few years ago, I met her mom.
Oh.
Yeah, because her mom is an executive in a huge company, one of the biggest companies here in the Philippines.
Yep.
And in one of those gatherings, parang, if I'm not mistaken, napakilala ako. And I was so, oh, really? Diba? And alam mo yun, parang...
So this is before Alex was Alex?
No, she was already, pero not at this level. Yung hindi pa ganito ka-intense. But she was already... I guess you could say, ano na siya, nakita na siya na malaki yung potential niya. But not yet at this level. Because this level is Ayala Mania, I think, for this year, no?
Yeah, she's the big draw. I think they're even putting her in the premier courts, even though those courts are generally reserved for top 5 players, top 10 players. They give it to her because they know that the fan base is rabid, the attention is huge, and it's good for the game, not just for Alex alone. I would like to point out yet another left-handed Filipino crushing in world sports. Manny's left-handed. I think Efren is Efren left-handed or he's right-handed?
Right?
I'm not sure, but you know, some of these left-handed people and short. So thank you. We don't have to be super tall people, right, to do this. But yeah,
si Alex Ayala matangkad si Alex.
How tall is she?
5'9".
No.
Yes,
Matangkad
5'9"
siya.
siya. 5'9" siya.
No. Oh, I thought she was petite.
I thought she was tiny. She's
5'9".
Google.
She's not.
Ayan o, 5'9".
Hey, would you know how tall she is?
She's tall.
5'9".
Yeah, I don't know the height, but yeah.
5'9" siya.
Not
Ay,
as
naman
tall as
wala
Bam,
sa akin ha.
Teka, 1.75 meters. Ano
Ay,
ba yung
matangkad
1.75
nga.
meters?
Yeah, 1.75 is really tall. 75 is really tall. Yeah, because Alex and I...
5'9" nga.
I was talking about Alex Calleja. Ano ba ako sasabi? I was talking about Calleja. I wasn't talking about Yana. Oh my God, guys. Pay
She's
attention.
5'9". And,
Whoa.
you know, on TV, akala mo maliit siya.
Yes.
Pero, which means ang tatangkad ng mga kalaban niya.
Correct.
Kasi mas
Yes.
matangkad pa yung mga kalaban niya, di ba?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
she's
Rabakin
tall.
is huge.
He's a tall person.
Sabalek is huge. Yeah, all this, they're tall people. I was
Oh,
watching
wow.
the tournament the other day, and Riley Opelka, 6'11". I mean, just you're standing there. These guys are just huge people.
6'11" na tennis player?
See, Riley Opelka of the U.S. is
wow.
6'11".
Really?
Yeah.
Hindi na ako gumagalaw eh kasi abot niya yung magkabilang court eh.
So, so is it an advantage when you're tall
Yes,
as a
wing's
tennis
fun.
player?
Of course.
Yes and no. Okay, yes and no. So the advantage is obviously, I mean, you cover a lot of ground,
Yeah.
but you have to get there quickly. Taller people
Correct.
tend to be slower to it. So that's why they play a bit of a power game. You don't see them running around too much. But there are guys like Yannick Sinner who's tall, that can cover so much ground and speed and all of that. It's a little rare. But the taller people have their problems. Lower balls, volleys, a little sometimes can struggle. You know, dipping down for a double hand backhand is a little bit of trouble if you're upper 6 foot.
Na-monitor nyo yung hirit ng mga ibang players. Di ba parang there was a little resentment na ang rowdy daw ng crowd ng Alex
Correct.
Ayala matches and all of that.
Right.
Hindi nyo ba na-feel na may pagka-discrimination yun? May pagka-racial discrimination yun? Like kunyari kung puti yung player tapos marami nag-cheer, parang would they have actually said that? Or dahil Asian yung player, medyo brown, kaya sila humirit na, oh, they're so rowdy, ganyan. Ako, I felt may pagka-discriminating na konti yun.
Let me defend defend it. I think, and I don't want to defend it in a good way. I want to just say tennis is very maarte. Okay, you have to be perfectly behaved, perfectly silent, and I hate it. I mean, I really want the rowdiness. I want it to look like a basketball game. I want it to look intense, but you have to be really quiet. Like I said, I was at the MGM Slam over the weekend, and who was serving the ball? I think it was Casper Ruud was serving the ball, and we were in the crowd. Okay, he saw the curtain have a little bit of crack in the upper part of the stadium and had to stop the game just so somebody can do the curtain. And he had to yell, "Can you close the curtain?" I mean, it was just a crack. The level of kaartehan is really...
And that's it's part of the game. That's the culture.
I hate it, but
let me just defend the Filipino fans.
Yeah.
Rowdy naman sila kapag time for rowdiness na. Yung mga serve tahimik naman eh. Di ba yung what you call kapag nag-back and forth sila? Rally. During the rally, medyo tahimik naman eh. Nag-cheer lang naman kapag tapos na eh.
Hindi parang yung sa basketball, yung gaganon mo yung...
Hindi pwede yun.
Mag-free shot.
I think where the Pinoys are getting criticized, whether rightfully or wrongly, because again, I want it loud and I want that trash talk and all that, is when there's an unforced error by the opponent, which scores points for Alex, and they go crazy. Instead of it maybe being a winner point, meaning Alex just like blasting a forehand and then scoring and then you go crazy. When the opponent makes a mistake, which Alex then scores, then they go crazy, I think is where people are like, hey, that's kind of
sila.
foul. Yeah.
Nabastos. So okay,
that's where it's coming from.
Pag magsa-serve tahimik, pag nag-rally tahimik, kapag nakascore yung bet mo, pwede ka mag-cheer. Pag nag-error yung kalaban mo, dapat demure ka lang.
Just to show you about the level of kaartehan, and then we'll stop talking tennis after this, is if you and I are rallying, Bam, and I hit it towards you, and my ball hits the net, which causes the ball to maybe deflect somewhere else, and it's a point for me, I have to say sorry to you. Because I scored without intent.
Sa senyas na gano'n yun sa kamay. Parang gano'n. Parang sorry.
Sorry. So imagine, like you and I are rallying, right? I hit the ball. It hits the net but still goes in. I have to apologize to you.
Oh, it's so polite.
Pero hindi, ito. May sasabihin. Sasakyan ko lang sinasabi niya na may brown or white, no? Alam mo si Agassi, nung pumasok sa... Kasi si Agassi, si Andre Agassi, ang suit kasi lagi ng mga tennis player, white. White, tas white shoes yan eh. Si Agassi kasi nang pumasok na long hair eh. Tapos medyo neon yung doon siya nagpasimula na. Pero tinanggap yun. Kasi ang tindi na ng fanbase ni Agassi, talagang mga rocker ang image.
Right. Yeah, you'll see that. So now there are only tournaments, though. There are, like Wimbledon, by the way, is a Grand Slam. You can only wear white. Everybody has to wear white in Wimbledon. That is the rule. If you can't do it, get out. Yeah, that's just what it is.
Yung players, pero yung crowd, may dress code din sa crowd?
No, but you want to dress the part. I've been to a Grand Slam final. I wore a T-shirt and a baseball cap like this, and I felt like an idiot.
Naka-necktie yung mga tao?
Yeah, they're really dressed. Yeah, I went to a Federer Nadal French Open final, and I wore a T-shirt and then jeans and this, and boy, I look like I snuck in. I mean, people staring at me. Everyone was wearing a suit and all that stuff. It's a rich person's game, and they expect a little bit of...
There's a culture to it.
Pinoy Playboy, may banner, may dala-dalang mga placards. At may isang nireklamo dahil may mura.
Ay, oo nga.
May nakalagay. Yun ang Pinoy na dinala sa tennis. May tayo? May sign.
So
parang rally lang, Alex. Parang rally lang. Maraming placard.
So Bam, having said that, should we calm down a little bit?
No.
Just for our
mura,
own
wag naman tayo magmura.
Just for our own image.
Well, obviously, wag naman natin murahin yung kalaban natin. But,
Di kasi yun yung nakasulat sa placard nga.
Hindi, mali yun. Pero in terms of the excitement, the rowdiness, tuloy-tuloy lang natin. For once, sila naman mag-adjust sa atin, mga Pinoy. Lagi lang tayo nag-adjust sa mga ibang nationality. Sila naman mag-adjust sa atin for once, di ba? Tsaka honestly, kung if you're the is it PGA ba? PGA Tour ba yung parang NBA nila?
That's golf. ATP, WTA. WTA is the women's, ATP is for men's, yeah.
So the WTP, if they
WTA.
understand, I mean kung matalino sila, they know that Alex Ayala is good for everybody.
Correct.
It's good for the game, it's good for sales, it's good for marketing. They have to let go of some of their quote-unquote kaartehan for the game to progress. And lang yan, remember, when Michael Jordan was playing in the NBA, nakaban yung Jordans. Okay,
right.
all the basketball fans know this, and he had to pay a fine just to wear his shoes. And Nike paid that fine every day, every game that he played. And look where we are now. Ang laking bagay ng shoe culture with the NBA. It feeds on each other. Sipin mo kung pumayag si Jordan na hindi suotin yung Jordans niya. O, di ba?
Allowed lang
as
white.
all of these other players say, si Jordan paved the way to have a signature shoe. Although I know Bird and Magic had their Converse, pero yung talagang nakapangalan sa'yo, si Jordan lang yun eh. Diba?
Yep.
And all of the other players after him or during his time would say, kung di yan ginawa ni Michael, wala kaming pondo, wala kaming sponsorship deal. So, you know, this is good for the game. And I'm not saying na si Alex nasa ganung level na, pero you could get there, diba? Baka we might be seeing, you know, another Filipino dominating a world sport. I mean,
You don't have to, and you don't even have to win championships to be a superstar.
Yeah,
in this
I
game.
mean,
so
di ba si,
in a lot of games too.
Sorry di ba si Anna Kournikova, sino pa ba yung mga sikat na hindi nag-number one? No, si Sharapova nag-number one. Si
number one yung
Sharapova dominated. She dominated.
Steffi Graf was number one for a long time.
Dominated.
I think si Kournikova lang ata, no? Yung because she was beautiful, hindi siya nag-number one, no? Kaya, but sikat na sikat, no?
No, but the thing with Kournikova, she wasn't even number like 50. She was so
really?
terrible. Yeah. Alex is better by far already.
By far.
Yeah, by far already. And I think, you know, and again, much ado about nothing these days about looks because everybody in tennis is so attractive. But back in the day, yeah, there was a lot of buzz because Kournikova and her boyfriend was Enrique Iglesias and all that stuff. So it was a very kind of celebrity, there's like a celebrity feel.
Seles ako, sorry.
Sino nang pinaka, who is like number one sa women's tennis now?
Sabalenka. Aranya Sabalenka is
Sabalenka.
unbelievable Russian player. And then a lot of the Russians actually are very good. Elena Rybakina of Kazakhstan, who's Russian but plays for Kazakhstan, is fantastic as well. Coco Gauff is among the best players in the world. There are quite a few. And some of the Americans are really coming up, you know. Yeah, I think the best American player right now is Jessica Pegula, who's in her 30s, by the way, and also I think is the richest athlete in the world, if I'm not mistaken. $7 billion Jessica Pegula has. Yes, again, this is a rich person's game. She owns the Buffalo Bills football team, the Buffalo Sabres hockey team.
So not from the tennis earnings.
No. It's family, but she is very, very wealthy. But man, there's a lot of sports talk. Sorry, Bam, can I get into one more sport thing before we get into all this politics? You know, one of the things I think people love about you, especially early days when you got on the show, is your love for wrestling. And I saw this clip go crazy everywhere on my feed. It is a Italian wrestler who throws pizzas at people.
Pizza?
And, yeah. So I don't know if you saw this, but before we get to the clip, Bam, how did we get entertained by this?
Pare, ako, nung nasa college ako, yung snake ni,
Jake the Snake.
What's his name?
Jake the
Damien?
Snake.
I think Damien was his name, right?
No.
Jake
No,
the Snake.
yung fake
Or was that the
snake.
dog?
Yung ano lang.
Oh, si Sako. No. The guy may sock, si Mankind. He had like a sock or something like that. Or
So Mick Foley had that. Pero kinopya yun nung one of the comedian wrestlers, the one with the Italian accent. Yun yung kanyang thing, yung may snake, di ba?
oh my
So
god,
you have to watch those clips.
Santino Morella. Oh,
Santino Morella. Okay, so you know, wrestling is sports entertainment. Ganun lang talaga yun. It's sports entertainment. This is the
It's so
entertainment
stupid.
part. It is, but it's the best. I mean,
Can I show you the clip of the pizza?
Yes.
I've seen it many times.
I want to
Oh,
see,
yeah.
I want to see, I want to
Sige,
see.
pakita nyo.
Look at this. Here we go. Let's push play.
Yes!
Galing!
Dude! No.
May hot sauce yun, foul.
Way.
Sam, I got one for you. Here's this, Sam. You're gonna like this one. Alvin, give me the next one. This is my favorite ridiculous wrestling moves of all time. Here we go. The Jesus wrestler, Sam. Just simply known as Jesus. Simply known as Jesus. Unbelievable.
Wait, this is too
Alvin, we
much
don't see
excitement
anything.
for me. I can only
We
take
don't
so
see.
much.
Here's Jesus.
A
Here we go.
violent Jesus, Sam? Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Oh no,
Ito,
is
yeah.
he? No.
Just miracles after miracles.
Hindi ko alam kung ma-offend ba ako or
Same.
I got another. Wait, double choke slam. Oh,
Dude,
no,
he
close
doesn't
line.
even
Touching,
like make
without touching.
contact with them.
He lead it up close.
Because he's
Amazing.
not exactly violent.
Son of God, right here. Look at that. Choke slam. Okay,
Dude.
thanks, man. Hey,
Alam mo,
people like this stuff.
Hindi ko alam kung ano yung konteksto niya, kaya hindi ako makahirit eh.
People like this stuff.
That is hilarious.
I got another one. Let's see. Which one should we go to here, Alvin? Let's do the... Oh, how about the grenade? This is... I forgot what this... Chuck... I don't know if it's Chuck Taylor or something. He's a wrestler. He throws an invisible grenade. Let's watch this. This is amazing. Bam, I can't believe you're a fan of this stuff.
I am a fan. I'm a big fan of...
All right. This is the invisible grenade. Can we get some audio, Alvin, please, if you don't mind? Yeah.
Soul Food finds the mark. What?
There, he takes...
Oh, no. That is a grenade.
What?
My God, I think he pulled the pin out, if I'm not mistaken. Well, this is bad news for everyone,
Fake grenade.
especially Kodama. There was a live grenade in that man's trunks.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Chuck Taylor, the most atomic of all atomic drops.
This looks like wrestling for 5-year-olds.
Ayun
So-
din naman din yun.
Why?
Sorry yan,
Masaya
Sam.
lang.
Okay, so
Why?
throughout the years, nagbabago-bago yung trend sa wrestling. So when I was growing up in the 80s, medyo ganyan, cartoonish talaga siya. You know, Hulk Hogan is a superhero basically. Tapos, yung mga character ng mga wrestler, usually may profession sila. The dentist, the taxman, the
Sergeant
snake
Slaughter.
guy, the soldier. Sobrang simple lang talaga.
Tapos may love triangle sen, di ba?
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. And then, nung umabot yung 90s, naging mas gritty siya. And that's the time of Shawn Michaels, Triple H, DX, di ba? The DX shop. Yan yung kabataan namin yan, nila Alex, di ba? And then, The Rock, Stone Cold. So medyo mas gritty. May social commentary kasi the whole story of Stone Cold tsaka si Vince McMahon was the worker against the boss. Diba? So may social commentary yan. And then naging PG siya ulit. Naging pambata ulit with John Cena, with the muscles and everything. So nagpapalit-palit lang yan. And every decade or every so often, nagsa-cycle siya between gritty and realistic, athletic, and medyo funny and cartoonish. And nag-iiba-iba yan. And, you know, we have our own wrestling scene here. Mexico has a big wrestling scene. Japan
We
has
have a
huge,
wrestling scene?
They have a huge wrestling scene sa Japan.
Yeah.
And ano yan, may kanya-kanyang tradisyon, may kanya-kanyang kwento. Like tayo, nung may... So there's a new Pinoy wrestling now, no? With our friend si Red Olero.
Red,
They're the ones
meron
who
siya.
put that up, diba? But way back in the 80s and 90s, may Pinoy wrestling. Diba? With the Bacal Boys and si Joe Pogi. Tama ba yun? Joe Pogi. Basta, we also had our own parang
Like macho
ganyan.
dancers. Yeah.
And archetypal siya. Archetypal siya sa kultura ng lugar. So, there will be some wrestling matches na talagang comedy talaga siya. Parang ganyan. It's comedy, it's made for laughs. It's very far from realism. Pero these days, kapag umaabot ka sa championship matches, it's all about athleticism.
Oh, yeah.
The storyline. Sometimes love triangle. You know, maraming storyline. May love triangle.
Elizabeth.
May best friends na nag-away. Si Miss Elizabeth, yes. I'm happy you remember Miss Elizabeth. And Macho Man, di ba?
Yes.
So, nag-cycle, nagbabago-bago lang yan. I mean, one of the longest running wrestlers was The Undertaker. And si Undertaker, dude, pag pumapasok, walang ilaw. Pag gaganunin yung kamay niya, bubukas yung
It
ilaw.
was
Ay,
very
diba?
theatric.
But he was able to bring that persona all the way to the era na realistic na very athletic na may MMA na. So nagbago rin yung wrestling, no? But dala-dala na yun throughout those years. And he changed. Naging biker siya kasi baka hindi na pwede na half dead, half man siya, di ba? Alam mo yun? So
Yeah,
he still
him and
changed
was,
through the years. And, you know, it's all entertainment. It's all entertainment. So relax, guys.
I think you need to take that back, Pam, what you just said. Dindin Moreno, of course, one of the greatest drummer in the world.
of all time.
Drummer.
Parokya says, no, Pam, wrestling is real. Life is fake.
Oh my God.
Parang may point siya.
But
Well,
that
we
was...
wish... Well, sorry, go, Sam, go.
No, that was the
go.
most in-depth analysis, and I appreciated it on wrestling.
It's still as popular as ever, and as I've matured, I look at it and I'm like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. But then we look at real life, Pam, and it's ridiculous too.
It is. Alam mo kung anong ridiculous? Ang presyo ng diesel baka umabot ng 90 in a week or two.
Yeah.
Yan ang ridiculous, guys. We're looking at a 18 to 20 peso increase in the next few days. And baka umabot tayo ng 90, 85 to 90 pesos.
Now, obviously, this is all kind
That's
of related
ridiculous.
to what's going on with Iran or in Iran. I'm probably one of the least conspiracy theory types of people, but I can't help but think, gosh, are these things are done to raise prices of a part of me feels like, for example, COVID was done on purpose just to raise prices, because even till now when I buy something, I'm like, why is this so expensive? And you'll have the people, ever since COVID happened. I'm like, that's like 10 years ago. Like, why is this still expensive? Like, it feels like the world needs to raise prices, and the best way to do that is through chaos. Because they've been trying to bomb Iran for decade after decade. Israel has, and here comes Trump, and we're in. I guess as a world is in this war, and people are going to pay the price globally.
We're gonna pay the price. Tayo na napakalayo sa Amerika at sa Iran are gonna pay the price, and on so many different levels. So unang-una, yung safety ng OFWs. No, we already have. Mary Ann de Vera, and of course we send our condolences to her family and to her friends, no, but si Mary Ann de Vera namatay siya because of a strike, 'di ba? So unang-una diyan yung safety ng ating OFWs. That's about 2 million Filipinos in the Middle East. At yung mga Pinoy hindi talaga yan uuwi unless nagkakagulo na, 'di ba? There's provision for repatriation. As far as I know, less than 2,000 have availed of it. And most of them are people who are stranded, basically, no? Pero yung mga kababayan natin na nagtatrabaho doon, as long as hindi sobrang gulo yung nakikita, ang feedback sa amin is that they wish to stay. But that's 2 million Filipinos who are at risk. Kasi ang binobomba na ngayon ng Iran are not military facilities, hotel, airport,
Saudi, Dubai.
So they're at risk. So unang-una, yun yung una nating kailangan problemahin. Now, pangalawa, here at home, we're gonna see an increase in prices that we haven't seen in a long time. No, unang-unang tataas dyan ang diesel at gasolina, and projected na anywhere from 11 to 20 pesos for diesel and gasoline to go up in the next few days. Binabantayan lang ngayon yung mga gasoline stations na hindi magtataas prematurely because they have to use up their current stock. At yung current stock nila, yung pinambili dyan, yung lumang presyo pa. Di ba? So that's why maraming nagsasabi na minomonitor yung mga gasoline stations na hindi sila nagtataas prematurely. So that's one. But kapag dumating na yung bagong quote-unquote, bagong stock na mas mahal na yung presyo, tataas yung presyo ng diesel at gasolina. And you can expect na may domino effect yan sa lahat ng iba pang presyo ng iba pang mga produkto. So whether it's food, it's goods, materials, transportation, all of these are gonna go up. And yung isang binabantayan dyan, and this will be really very difficult for the economy, is kapag masyado ng mahal na mamasada. If it's too expensive to take your car out at kumuha ka ng pasahero, or kung shipping company ka at mas mahal pa yung mag-ship ka kaysa yung mag-standby ka lang, then the economy is gonna grind down. We're gonna have less transportation opportunities go out. We're going to have less goods coming in and going out of the country, and that's going to be very bad for our economy. So in the Senate, we filed a couple of measures. No? Unang-una, we want to make sure na may pondo para sa OFWs natin. And the Committee on Foreign Affairs, I think, is on top of this. Yung Committee on Overseas Foreign Workers, they're on top of this, making sure na may pondo na pangtulong sa mga kababayan nating OFWs. No? Pangalawa, I filed a bill giving the president powers to suspend the excise tax on fuel. So currently, because of the train law, which was passed during the Duterte administration, I voted no on that law, by the way. Meron tayong tax, may binubuwis tayo sa gasolina at diesel. Currently meron yan. And we're giving the powers to the president to suspend the tax on this para mababa natin yung presyo ng diesel at gasolina. So
how much is that tax, ma'am, if you don't mind? Like, is it a percentage?
It's going to be about 10 pesos. Let me get the stats here. It's going to be about 10 pesos for diesel and a little less for gasoline. Medyo malaki rin.
Yeah,
malaki rin yung mababawas, no?
Yeah.
But right now, the president doesn't have the powers to suspend that tax. So humingi siya ng kapangyarihan mula sa Kongreso at Senado na masuspinde yung tax na yan. Now, I've been against this tax since my first term. That's one of the reasons why I voted no sa train law. Kasi kapag nagbubuwis ka ng diesel at gasolina, tinataas mo yung presyo ng bilihin. I mean, hindi naman yun ganun kahirap isipin, di ba? But mataas yung diesel at gasolina, your transport cost, your productivity cost, tumataas siya. Yung ending niyan, yung consumer, tayo, mas mataas yung presyo ng bilihin. So, I've been against this tax for some time and now, we want to suspend this in preparation for that increase in prices. By the way, yung pagtaas ng increase niyan, posibleng una pa lang yan posibleng may pangalawa at pangatlong increase pa yan in the next few months.
Yikes.
So we want to take out this tax para mabawasan yung presyong yan para maagapan natin itong pagtaas ng presyo ng bilihin natin. So that's another measure that we filed and I'm hoping we can come out with this very soon. We only have 6 days left in session. So I hope we can come out with this really fast and be able to give this power to the executive para mabawasan niya yung tax dito sa diesel at gasolina. Maybe about 7 to 10 pesos yung mababawas dyan. So kahit pa paano makakatulong yan.
Is this the biggest price jump ever?
No. May time na umabot na tayo ng 90 plus actually. That has happened in our history. If I'm not mistaken, you can check me. No? But parang naalala ko, in our lifetime, umabot na yan ng ganyang kataas. I'm sure we can chat GPT it. Pero this is gonna be one of the highest ones. So yung Strait of Hormuz, that's the very narrow strait where 20% of all of the oil in the world pass through. So dyan dumadaan yung oil ng 20% ng mundo. And Iran has said that they will basically attack any ship na dadaan dyan na hindi nila kakampi. So that's a pretty major leverage ng Iran dito sa gerang ito. And a lot of experts have said na hindi nila kaya makipagsabayan sa bombahan, sa eroplano, sa ships, pero they can choke certain aspects of the world economy para mahirapan tayong lahat. And that's their leverage. So that's the leverage of Iran. And they're doing it. They've said it, they've declared it, they're doing it, and makikita mo kumukonti na rin yung mga dumadaan dyan. Tayo sa Pilipinas, we import most of our oil. So we're not really our oil production is not that big. So ini-import natin 'yan. So kapag 'yan nawala, tataas yung presyo ng diesel at gasolina, tataas yung presyo ng transportasyon, tataas yung presyo ng bilihin. Sa panahon na mataas na yung presyo ng mga 'to.
Yeah.
'Di ba? If you ask regular Filipinos, pag tinanong mo, sasabihin niyan, taas ng presyo ng bilihin. Almost all surveys, pag tinanong mo ano yung problema ng Pilipino, sasabihin nila, ang taas ng presyo ng bilihin at tataas pa siya dahil dito. So, ako naman, this is happening. Wala naman tayong choice dito eh. We didn't really want this war. It's so far away, pero ang epekto nasa atin. So, ang tanong, are we prepared? What are we doing to prepare? Unang-una, to support our OFWs. Pangalawa, what are we doing to prepare to support the Filipinos who are here, who will be at the receiving end of these price increases? Ano yung ginagawa natin para matulungan natin sila? 'Di ba? Naka-ready na ba yung tulong sa mga PUV drivers natin? Kasi ang problema natin with their PUV drivers is that posibleng lumalabas sila, nalugi sila. Hindi pwede yun. Napakaraming Pilipino ang nangangailangan ng transportasyon. If they decide to stop, hindi na to worth it sa amin na lumabas kami, talagang our economy will grind to a halt. Ang raming magkakaproblema, baka mawalan ng trabaho. So we need to support our PUV drivers. We need to have this suspension of the excise tax, and we need to be able to get a grip on this bago sumabog to. And this is coming up, guys. As in, again, nobody wanted this. It's not anybody's fault. But yung preparation nito, kailangan handa tayo dito. And that's really what we need to see from government. No?
I got a question then as you bring up PUV drivers and stuff. So with BBM saying that a certain sector is going to have a 4-day work week, right? Instead of 8 by 5, he wants a 10 by 4. Now this is for government offices under the executive branch, not including the police, firefighters, EMS, and some of the other frontline government offices. But how if we see a 4-day work week kind of expanded throughout the entire country, especially in Manila, that still hurts then your drivers, because now there's less people on the road, less transportation, boom, we are still going to suffer economically. Would that be correct? Yeah, it's a good idea for some of us, but for an entire section of the workforce, that's a bad idea because they're not going to have the passengers needed to sustain their businesses.
Exactly. Ang panawagan ng mga PUV drivers natin, transport increase, no? Yung pagtaas ng binabayad natin sa kanila. Which of course, we don't want. The consumers don't want. So, yung posibleng solusyon dyan, bigyan sila ng subsidiya, which has been done. During the COVID time, there was a subsidy for jeepney drivers. Of course, yung sabi ng mga tricycle driver, Sen, sama nyo rin naman kami, yung mga tricycle driver, di ba? But if we can have subsidies for our bus, jeepney, tricycle, PUV drivers, para masigurado natin na umiikot sila, na tuloy-tuloy yung pamamasada nila. Kasi pag yan tumigil, it's really going to be devastating for so many workers, no? So we need to keep them on the road. And to keep them on the road, they need to be earning for their families. Ba't naman ako iikot kung di ako kumikita? 'Di ba? Ba't ako lalabas kung di ako kumikita? So we need to make sure na kumikita sila. And maybe the best way there is really a subsidy on their gasoline and diesel expenses na nagawa na naman natin in the past, no? So we need to implement that to make sure tuloy-tuloy yung transportasyon at para hindi na sila mag-request ng pagtaas ng rates, no? At the same time, yung mga measures like a 4-day work week, that can help. Pero at the end of the day kasi, ang hahanapin ng mga tao, wage increase. Kasi yung pagtaas ng presyo ng bilihin, hindi ka nga lumalabas ng isang araw, pero pagpunta mo naman sa palengke o sa grocery, nagtataasan yung presyo ng bilihin, hindi na kasya yung yung kinikita mo. So that's really something that we've been talking about for a long time. And, mas magandang pag-usapan ng wage increase kapag maganda ang ekonomiya. Kapag pabagsak or kapag problemado, ang hirap pag-usapan yung wage increase. Sa totoo lang, because the businesses will say, kami mga negosyante, problemado rin kami, ba't kayo mag-wage increase ngayon? Diba? Tataas nga yung presyo. We don't want to, if there's a wage increase, that's another pressure for us to raise our prices. So, this wage increase should have happened, honestly, I think at the end of before I assumed in 2024, umabot na to ng third reading pero hindi pa rin napasa.
How often does that happen, a wage increase, Bam? Like a cost of living increase? Does that happen often or
a cost of, merong adjustments na nangyayari pero ang liliit niya. And I was talking to a businessman from Pampanga the other day, si Mr. Rene Romero. And he is he runs a company with thousands of workers pero he's paying way above minimum wage, no? And proud siya doon. In fact, yun yung panawagan niya sa iba pang mga negosyo sa Pampanga na let's increase our wages way above the minimum wage. And when we were talking, so kumbaga ini-explain niya sa akin kung paano nila ito nagagawa. Sabi niya, alam mo kasi, yung pagtaas ng cost of living natin, ang taas. Yung wage increase, ang baba. So every time magtataas yung cost of living, meron ng wage increase, napakababa naman. Di man naabot ng 50 pesos yan or 30 pesos lang yan. So nag-iipon yung gap. The gap of magkano yung kinikita at magkano yung kailangan, palaki ng palaki. So sabi niya, so we need to be able to close that gap with a big increase because if not, forever na nahihirapan yung workers natin. Hindi sila nakakalampas dun sa sitwasyon nila. Na hirap sila. Parang, kumbaga, laging kulang. So, kung di mo ito itataas ng significant, lagi na lang kulang yan. And his proposal was, yung may share yung employer, pero may share din yung gobyerno dito sa wage increase na to. At yung share ng gobyerno, kunin sa lahat ng mga programa ng ayuda. No? Imbis na dumaan sa mga politiko, gawin tong mas programmed, ibigay directly to the workers para merong dagdag sa kita na galing sa gobyerno, merong galing sa employer, and yung bulk na yan, whether it's 200, 300 pesos or kung gaano man yan kalaki, it's significant enough sa mga workers na significant yan para sa pamilya nila. Hindi lang yung paunti-unti, no? So, kabit-kabit lahat yan. And we have to brace for this in the next few months. Kasi if you listen to the reports from the US and from Iran, lumalabas na magiging war of attrition to. And that means hindi ito shock and awe war na tapos in 3 days. This is gonna be a long, drawn-out conflict. It will take weeks. It might take months. And during that time, hindi lang yung Middle East yung apektado, hindi lang Amerika yung apektado. Lahat tayo apektado dito. We're all affected by this conflict, no? And we have to prepare for it. And government, kailangan. Yung gobyerno kasi, guys, nagre-react na lang this is a time na we have to be prepared. Kailangan handa na tayo. Bago dumating pa itong increases, bago dumating yung inflation na expected na dadating, dapat handa na yung gobyerno.
Want to say hi to Judge Jong, who's tuned in. He messaged me. He said, "Hey, trial courts are also going to have a 4-day work week. The judiciary branch as well." So, okay, thanks for bringing that up, ma'am. What is your take on this war? Just kind of, when you see Israel and the United States, who are of course BFFs, we know this. They launched this strike on Iran. Do you feel that some of this stuff is justified, not justified? Is this an Israel problem that America just jumps on because they're friends? And we know Benjamin Netanyahu's been wanting to attack Iran for decades now. Same narrative, nuclear bomb, nuclear arm, or nuclear weapons, all that stuff. Do you have a take on it? Just kind of.
Well, I guess yung take ko dito is more from a global perspective. Hindi naman ako Amerikano, diba? So, I think the Americans and the people in the Middle East, obviously, matindi yung perspective nila dito. But looking at it from my perspective as a Filipino, yung problema ng mundo ngayon is really certainty. No? Napaka-uncertain na mga bagay-bagay. Wala kang like before, you could expect na, sige, America was the world's policeman. Diba? I mean, when we were growing up, kapag may conflict, papasok sila para the UN would have a stronger position with regard to world conflicts. Diplomacy in the end would work out. Ngayon hindi na ganyan eh. Hindi na ganyan yung mundo eh. Countries can now just invade other countries dahil gusto ng mga leaders nila. Bumalik tayo dyan. I mean, the last time na ganito yan, was it 50, 60 years ago? Yeah. And here we are now. We're living in a world where a country can just say, akin yan eh. And in fact, we've seen it here in the Philippines with China getting our territory. Right. Gusto namin yan, amin yan. Mas malakas kami, sorry na lang kayo. Diba? I mean, we've seen it here. And that's the world that we live in. My daughter, si Rory, is part of the MMUN program, yung Model UN. Alam niyo ba yon? Yung Model UN? Yung they're assigned different countries, tapos mag-UN rin sila, di ba? I think my daughter is assigned the United Kingdom, so kailangan niyang i-research. And then, sabi ko, honey, alam mo, ang saklap ng timing mo na nagmo-model UN ka at a time na yung UN parang walang magawa.
Yeah.
Di ba? I mean, I'm not surprised. We raised the issue of China and the Philippines to the UN many years ago. Wala rin naman silang ginawa. Di ba? Ito, nangyayari, another conflict, wala naman silang nagagawa. Diba?
Why?
So,
why?
The world is changing.
Why? Are they scared to go up against the heavy hitters? China, the US, and just outright say, you guys are breaking law?
President Trump actually said that he would withdraw the subsidy of the US to the UN. Na he would stop paying the UN. If the US stops paying the UN will close down. As in sila yung, if I'm not mistaken, they're the biggest contributor to the UN. They'll go bankrupt.
This whole thing is all money. It's always about money, right?
Okay.
It's not really about these people being let's say the Iranians being a threat in the area or wanting to kill Americans. That's kind of what we're fed over here, right? They want to kill Americans. Well, there are other countries that want to kill Americans. North Korea wants to kill Americans. It's like a motto of theirs, and they have nuclear weapons, but we don't mess with them. This is all about money.
So ako pare, we have to accept that the world has changed. Iba na yung mundo ngayon. When we were growing up, it was all about multilateral organizations, the UN, the WHO, lahat yan. All of these big organizations na composed of different countries were there to support, provide aid. I remember when I was, before joining government, nagsusulat pa kami niyan ng mga grant proposals sa kanila. We got an award from UN Women's, yung one of my social enterprises, But these days, that whole multilateral structure has basically shown na hindi na sila ganun ka-effective. Diba? Ngayon na nangyayari, kampihan ng mga bansa. Diba?
Including ba yung NATO dyan, Sen? Pati yung NATO, wala na rin?
Well, nandyan pa sila, pero the US, of course, has been saying na they also want to pull out or they've been threatening other members of NATO. So alam mo, all of these multilateral groups nagbabago, and we grew up at a time na yun yung pinakamatibay that provides a certain order to the world. But now wala na yan. yung certainty to your partners, of your partners, yung gaano ka kasigurado sa mga partners mo. Sigurado ka ba na kapag may kailangan ka, nandyan sila? Because remember, the US also put tariffs on so many countries, including us. We're one of the longest running partners of the US. In Asia, we're one of the strongest partners of the US, pero binigyan pa rin tayo ng taripa. Diba? So alam mo yon, yung kumbaga yung kampihan noon, wala na rin ngayon eh. Kanya-kanya na ngayon eh. And that's something I think we need to understand, that the world is changing. Yung certainty ng mga partners mo, nag-iiba. And maybe it's time that the ASEAN, so by the way guys, medyo timing to kasi I'm leaving for Tokyo later today and I'm attending a conference on security. Nung umuo ako sa conference na to, wala pa tong conflict sa Iran. Okay? When I agreed. And now we're going there with is it a war? Is it a conflict? I don't know kung war na ba to. In the US mo, parang di pa rin sigurado, di ba? They don't know whether to call it a war or a conflict.
I see it being referred to as war.
Well, you don't want to label it as war because, in my opinion, right, there was a lot of promises, no new wars, no new wars. And if you then call it a war, you went back on your promise, you got an election coming up this year, it's bad for election business, right?
This war conflict, or this conflict war, or whatever you want to call it in Iran, nangyari yan from the time na pumayag ako sa conference to the time na papunta ako sa conference. Ganun ka-uncertain yung mundo, okay?
Yeah.
And pupunta kami dyan with a new world setup basically na may raging conflict in the Middle East that might affect everybody. Nobody they're not sure to call it a war yet sa America, but in the sense na ang raming bansang apektado dito.
It is affecting everybody.
It is a world conflict.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to call it a world war, it's a world conflict. Kasi kahit tayo na napakalayo, apektado tayo. And looking at global policy, kailangan talaga. And our constitution does say the Philippines should have an independent foreign policy. No? And now more than ever, kailangan natin yan. Independent sa China, independent sa Amerika, independent sa mga kasama natin dito. And we have to chart our own course and find sino ba yung magiging kakampi talaga natin. Yung bet ko, it's ASEAN plus Japan, Korea, and Australia. That's my bet, no? The ASEAN, which of course is a huge part of the world, connecting to Japan and Korea, and then to the south is Australia and New Zealand. I think that's a new grouping na kailangan mas maging matibay, no? Kasi tayo yung neighbors, tayo yung magkakatabi, and we need to create rules that we will all follow, and that we can bargain collectively with these world powers like China and the US. Bargain tayo sa kanila kung ano ba yung maganda para sa mga bansa natin. By the way, all of those countries I mentioned, the ASEAN, Korea, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, each of those countries I think don't want any conflict. Ayaw ng conflict. Gusto ng progreso, gusto ng development, gusto ng mutual support. And I think we need to come together in a new configuration to match up to the world, no?
Siblings, Sam. No more fighting between the siblings.
No more.
No more fighting between the siblings.
No.
Right?
And on a personal note, like, we talk about, HWPL Philippines talks about like war and how, we have this legal document now that we are trying to bring to the UN, which is called Declaration of Peace and Cessation of War, which I've given Senbam a copy of.
Yes.
And, we've talked about war and like how when it's not happening in our backyard, we don't really feel... We feel like it has nothing to do with us. But clearly, when conflict or war breaks out somewhere in the world, it affects everybody. Like this.
And mas yung Pilipino kasi we're everywhere eh.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, wala atang continent sa mundo na walang Pilipino. So kahit saan man may conflict, apektado tayo.
Ang dami.
Bam, can we turn to other things here because we got about 15 minutes left with you. Real quick, we'll make this quick because it dominated the news, and I just wanted to give you a chance to give a sentence or two. But talk about domestic conflict. We had Congressman Suntay make that Ann Curtis disastrous joke or comment, whatever the hell he was trying to pull off there, and it is blown up in his face as it should. Why are politicians such bad comedians, bro?
Was he trying to be funny?
I think he was trying to be funny.
I don't.
That was our question last time.
Yeah. I think he was trying to be funny.
Was he trying to be funny? Trying to be smart?
Well, okay. If you don't agree, he's trying to be funny. What the hell is he doing? Like I know you can't speak for him, but it's always a black eye for government officials. And do you ever feel like you're being? Sometimes you get caught into it because you're a government official yourself.
Alam mo, yung statements na yun, no? Ang una kong naisip was, what if somebody, of course, Anne is a friend, no? Anne is a friend. But kung yung asawa ko o yung mga daughters ko binanggit in that way, dude, sapakan to.
It's a fight. Yeah, it's a fight.
Diba? Alam mo yun, ako for me, ganoon lang kasimple eh. If somebody that you know is very close to you, kung yun yung taong pinag-uusapan in that way, ano yung feeling mo? Ano yung pakiramdam mo? Alam mo kaagad, mali kaagad yung statement eh. And that's pretty clear for most people. There are some people defending it, honestly. Nagugulat ako na defend nila to. Pero for, I would say, 80% of people, klaro naman na yung statements na yun, mali talaga. No, mali talaga. Yung pinagtatakahan ko is bakit yung defense dito sa statements na to naging political lines.
Yan.
Everything.
That's something I think na kailangan, honestly, ako na-throwback ako to 2017. Yung mga ganung panahon na kapag kakampi mo si President Duterte, kailangan mong i-defend lahat ng sinasabi niya kahit mali. No, remember, ginawa, di ba may mga statements yan about Vice President Lenny's legs? Remember, may mga ganyan yan, di ba? And other women also. And at that time, yung defense napakatindi. Hindi, he's just joking. Parang wala naman kayong di naman kayo lalaki, ganyan, di ba? But it's 2026. It's a different era. That's 10 years ago. Okay? 10 years ago na yan. Siguro naman kaya natin mag-progress from that time na pag may nakita tayong statement na mali, sabihin, mali yan, kahit ano pang political color mo. Like, honestly, I didn't even know kung anong political leaning ni Congressman Suntay. Whether he was whatever color, whatever party, I think we can say na yung statements na ganyan don't belong in Congress and don't belong in a formal setting or even in an informal setting, di ba? Parang we can make a decision, we can make a determination without looking at political color. Yun lang pinagtatakan ko. Bakit ito naging political? Kung yung statement naman ay klaro na mali at klaro naman na nakakabastos, di ba?
Because it came from a politician, Pam. And to kind of back up what I was trying to say, regarding politicians having bad senses of humor. I mean, we saw Jinggoy do this on a couple of days ago, right? The 3rd of March. I mean, what was this? He was talking to Phil Ama, basketball player Elizabeth Meets, is what he said. He goes, do you have a boyfriend? She says, not
do you
yet.
have a Filipino boyfriend?
Yeah, what'd I say? Did I say something?
Do you have a boyfriend?
Sorry. Do you have a Filipino boyfriend? Not yet po. And then Jinggoy says, well, I just broke up with mine. No, he said, maybe Senator Pangilinan might want to apply. Sorry kay Sharon. And of course, Kiko's in there. You're very close to him. I think he's in attendance here. And this is Jinggoy trying to crack another joke. In my opinion, this is trying to be funny. But it comes off as offensive. It's not funny at all. I'm assuming Kiko was not abused.
I haven't seen them,
Okay.
Look, most likely
he's got kids.
Between senators, mag-uusap yan behind the scenes na lang. Parang, ano ba yan? Gaganon yan, di ba? I don't know if they spoke or not. Senators, at times, you're right, we may not be the best comedians. We try to have playful banter. I think this statement, medyo hindi rin maganda na it was after the Bong Suntay statement.
Sure.
At nagsabay-sabay siya, no? For the girl, for the player, parang bakit mo tinatanong kung may boyfriend o wala? Parang anong relevance doon, di ba? But also for Senator Kiko, nadamay pa siya, di ba? Alam ba yun? So, but, we do try to have playful banter. Even I try to have playful banter, but there's lines eh. May mga linya yan eh. May mga linya na dapat hindi i-cross. Yung kay Congressman Suntay, that really crossed the line kasi words matter. It would have been different kung sinabi niya, ang ganda-ganda kasi niya. I mean yun, parang pwede pa eh. Pero I won't even say kung yung sinabi niya, but it really crossed the line. And wala. We just have to live in a world na everything we say is really going to be seen by people. And kahit pa paano, dahil elected officials kami, we are supposed to be role models. So kailangan mag-ingat lang talaga. Although, again, ako pa, alam mo naman, I'm also playful, especially here on the show, di ba? But there are lines eh. May linya yan eh. And ako siguro, naalala ko tuloy yung ating 90s Sexy Star, ano yun? 90s Sexy Star movies Jeopardy contest, di ba? Pero may mga linya yan eh. May mga linya talaga yan eh. There are lines that you don't cross. And ako simple lang, smell test. If it feels wrong, it's probably wrong.
Correct. Bam, gosh, 9 minutes now, and yet I want to kind of just touch base with you on the stuff that you always are involved in, almost on a daily basis. What are some of the things that you've been busy with this week that's not related again to gas prices and global conflict and chismis and all of that?
Well, mamaya at session, I'm going to sponsor the GIDA Schools, okay, which is the GIDA Schools Act. GIDA stands for Geographically OMG. Ano nga yung I? Disadvantaged area. Is it? Oh, wait Teka, nagkaka-silverbobit ako.
Akala ko gilas.
Ayun, isolated. Geographically isolated and Disadvantaged Areas Schools Act. So ito yung mga eskwelahan na napakalayo, napakaliit, walang classroom, baka isa lang yung teacher. Some of these are in IP areas. And it's basically a law that puts together the support package for these schools. So kasama din yung mga daan papunta sa mga eskwelahan, yung infrastructure ng mga eskwelahan, kasama dyan, of course, yung classrooms, yung teachers. We even put there na yung mga teachers na ma-assign dito. Guys, the teachers that go to these schools, they don't go home. Papasok ng Monday, Sabado na yan uuwi. Kung kaya
Lakbay
umuwi.
talaga, diba? Like, minsan walang path.
Walang path. Sometimes kailangan ka dumang ilog, dadaan ka bundok, 1-2 oras. So it puts together the different support that government needs to provide for these schools. So unang-una, within 3 kilometers to a child, kailangan may eskwelahan. No?
Good.
So kung nasaan ka man, dapat meron kang school within 3 kilometers. So yun yung pinaka-basic dito. Pangalawa, sa mga eskwelahan na nandyan na pero underserved and underfunded, mapopondohan ito, malalagyan ng classroom, malalagyan ng teacher, malalagyan ng daan. No? And the teachers who are gonna go there, may allowances. Sometimes we can put up dorms in the schools for the teachers and really try to have better support. Now, originally, ito yung gusto ko i-point out. Originally, ang tawag sa bill na to was the Last Mile Schools Act. Okay? Last Mile Schools Act.
Yeah.
But when we were deliberating on the name of the law, sabi ko, it's our last mile, yung mga taga Manila, but it's the first mile for those who live in these communities. In fact, mali pa mile kasi kilometer tayo, di ba? But whatever, last mile. Pero sa kanila, first mile nila yun eh.
Right.
So the fact that you want to make it, originally it was called the Last Mile Act. Sabi ko, even the name is so pro-Manila, pro-central.
Which we're changing, diba?
Diba? So we changed it to the technical term, which is GIDA, Geographically Isolated and Disadvantaged Area. Diba? So GIDA Schools Act na siya ngayon. We're sponsoring it later. Pasado na to sa Kongreso. So we're hoping to pass it in the Senate and hopefully before May, this can become law already. And yung support para sa mga eskwelahang ito na napakalayo, finally makukuha na nila.
Yay!
We're doing our best to fast track this law. No?
Sen, pasingit Sen, kumusta yung tax na pagtanggal dun sa travel tax? Ano ba yun, Sen? Matagal pa yun?
Naka-file na siya. I'm not sure kung i-hearing na siya. But I also filed that like on our first week. Hopefully, it can get done. Lahat ng mga tawag dito, yung mga priority bills, mga ganyan, ang informal timeline yan is before the next SONA, which is July.
Nice.
Dapat pasado na yan. So, I'm hoping may biyahe. Kasi biyahe ka kasi, no? Kaya mo na magbayad ng travel tax. Di pa abot.
Minsan, lima kami nagta-travel. 10,000 yun, halos.
Oh, so,
1,620 ang isa eh.
Exactly.
Pag 5 kayo, 8,000 yun. Mabigat yan dito.
Mabigat.
Mahal.
Di ba may ano ka, di ba? US ba? US o?
US. Sen,
Ingat ka bro. Ingat ka dyan.
Oo nga eh.
Ingat ka.
Pag narinig ko na sa senador na ingat, medyo kino-contemplate ko talaga yun.
Kasi ako, ingat dahil we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how Iran will retaliate. How many weeks ago to? Was this just last week? 1 week pa lang, di ba?
Yeah,
Everything
weeks,
happened so
week.
fast. Yeah.
It's like 7-8 days or something like that.
Oo, parang 1 week pa lang to eh. Buwan-buwan to pare, aabot to ng ilang linggo. In fact, I think it was President Trump who said 6 to 8 weeks. But then Iran said, we've been preparing for this for 20 years or 40 years ba mo? No? We've been preparing for this for 40 years.
It's way more than 20. Yeah, I mean, there's clips of Israel wanting to bomb Iran that goes back, I think, to the 70s, and they've been wanting to do it for decades.
Mag-ingat lang kasi we don't know how Iran will also retaliate. let's be careful rin. But yung travel tax, by the time ka umalis, hindi pa yan pasado. So, ready mo na yung 8,000 mo.
Can I ask you one question? Sorry, I know it's out of place right now because we were done with the whole war stuff, but just because we brought it up here. Bam, look, and I'm not going to do the whole president stuff, but let's just say one day you are in a position where military, some conflict where the military needs to be used. Do you ever kind of assess or maybe even in your mind just kind of play what if, what it takes for you as a person, as a politician to decide to give the green light where human lives are going to be lost because of a decision that you're going to make. When Trump does this and he openly says, people are going to die, that's the way it is. Like, how does a person in power come to terms with to green light people are going to die because of this decision I'm making?
Well, decisions have to be made. I mean, ganun kasimple yun eh. But I hope that you don't lose your humanity na parang baliwala yung mga buhay. I remember reading the autobiography ni Eisenhower. Okay?
Yep.
Si Dwight Eisenhower. Okay?
Yep.
Who became president of the US. But this was during the time na D-Day na. And he had to give the go signal for D-Day in World War II. And he knew that thousands would die of the American troops kasi lulusubin na nila yung Europe, di ba?
Right.
And I remember that I reading his autobiography na the night before or 2 nights before, umikot siya sa mga troops para hindi niya makalimutan yung mga mukha ng mga soldiers that in effect he was sending to die.
Yeah.
Diba? And he was telling like the people around him na hindi to pwedeng mawala sa akin na itong desisyon kong to, this will affect families, lives, and inikot niya yung mga barracks, inikot niya yung mga soldiers. Maybe it would be easier for him na wag gawin yun kasi mas madali yung desisyon kapag malayo ka sa tao. Pero in that case, he did the effort and he wanted to remind even himself na itong desisyon niya was going to affect people. So ako, it's the burden of leadership. Decisions have to be made.
Sure. Yeah.
Lives will be at risk pero wag mawawala yung humanity. By the way, hindi lang yan sa gera. I mean, it's the same for tax. Kapag nagtataas ka ng tax, anong ibig sabihin yan? Pera lang ba yan na makokolekta ng gobyerno? Buhay yan ng tao na mas mahihirapang kumain. Diba? I mean, these are...
That's a good point.
Or even, yung corruption na lang eh. I mean, we've been talking about corruption for so long. Yung ninanakaw na pera, syempre, iniisip ng mga nagnanakaw, pera lang yan. But actually, that's classrooms, that's food for our countrymen, that's infrastructure, that's roads, that's gida schools. Alam mo yun? Pag nawawala na yung humanity kasi na lahat nagiging numero, andali mag-decide eh. No? So, at this level where you have to make laws, you have to make policies, you have to send send people at risk, kailangan wag makalimutan na tao pa rin yan, tao yung apektado, di ba?
We were talking a little bit about this a couple of weeks ago when VP Sara said she was going to run for the presidency, and there were old quotes that Digong would say that this is a man's job. Women are too soft, and I was thinking that this is in fact why I prefer having a large female representation in the government, if in fact even in the presidency, because of the humanity, that they tend to be a little bit more like that. I mean, the example you gave, routine Eisenhower, we saw Obama do this when there were I think like 14 servicemen died, and he woke up in the middle of the night, went to the aircraft where their bodies were coming out and stood there with them and saluted for 45 minutes, stayed completely still and respected that moment without a huge press presence or any of that, just did it for them. And then we see Donald Trump when I think it was 6 soldiers that died last week. He talked about them for 6 seconds and then talked about his ballroom that he is creating for 2 minutes in the same breath. You'll see the difference in leadership. You'll see the difference in humanity. You'll see the difference in really just what makes a good person a good person. And that's the biggest quality for me personally when I'm looking for leaders, is not necessarily how smart you are, not necessarily how popular you are or charismatic you are. Are you a good human being? Because the humanity part plays a big role in this, and we're seeing it more now than ever. So, I don't know. Just wanted to throw it out there and ask you about that. And I'm glad you answered with humanity. All right, brother. How long are you going to be in Japan?
Hanggang Friday. So, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Have a
Ingat.
safe trip.
See
you.
Thanks,
I'll
guys.
get
Salamat.
more wrestling clips. I'll get more wrestling clips for us to dissect.
Hanapin mo yung
Next
Santino Morella Snake Charmer.
Okay.
Please show it when I'm gone. Santino Morella Snake Charmer. Bye, guys. Ingat.
Bye. Have a good trip.
Oh, jeez. Sam,
Yes.
you're failing in your peace efforts.
Well, this
Oh,
is
no.
everybody's work. Everyone needs to jump in. Okay?
Yabang-yabang mo.
That is the point.
Hindi ko papasok.
What are you doing about
I'm
it?
not coming to work today because I'm going to fight for
What are
peace.
you doing
You're
about it,
failing.
Mohan?
What?
Make a
What am I
donation
doing?
or something. Come on. Help out. Everybody pitch in. Yeah. Lex.
Meron.
Renew
I'm
it
doing-
this year.
Wala pang notice. Medyo mahirapan kayo makonvince ako kung ganyan ang resulta. Pwede siguro ako magseta. Si paring Mohan, pwedeng siyang magsabi, wala ka naman. Ako meron. Hindi ko nagustuhan ng resulta.
Okay, but on a more
Step up.
serious note, I mean, really, we all have to jump in because we're all affected by it, guys.
Pero, isang taong sira ulo yun eh. Di ba? Kung different president yan, hindi naman magkakaganyan yan.
You know, the part that really upsets me in all of this,
Yeah.
and you know, while we're all affected, is that school that was bombed and killed, was it like 115 children, and many of them girls, because it was a girls' school, and teachers and all that stuff. And then without any investigation, all that stuff, you know, Trump said, Iran was the one that did it, when at least early reports are, it looks like the U.S. was the one that bombed this school because it is close to some of their targets. The level of destruction it caused is similar to the weapons that the U.S. have and uses in airstrikes and stuff like that. So to go out and just say, it was Iran who did it, when, again, a lot of the early research is, no, this is clearly an American bombing. It's those moments that I am most affected by in this whole war, is hearing those stories, you know. It has been bothering me the entire night. And again, losing sleep about it, thinking about that school, and then just the level of disrespect that comes along with something like that.
That is awful.
Heavy in my heart.
So, may nakita akong video. Hindi to AI kasi parang may nag-i-interview yung reporter kay Trump, sabi, sino ba yung nagbomba nito? Sabi ni Trump, Iran. Sila gumawa niyan. Ang ginawa ng reporter, in-interview yung katabi ni Trump. Katabi niya, siguro para officer doon, sabi, ikaw, ano masasabi mo? Iniimbestiga pa namin kung sino. So, doon pa lang may contradictory na yung statement niya. Pero sinabihan niya na, pero siyempre nakita niya, nasa tabi niya yung presidente, sabi niya. Pero, madalas kasi gawin ng Iran yan eh. Pero kung tutusin yung dalawang yun, mas diplomatic pag sumagot yung isa. Ayun dapat ang statement muna doon eh. Talagang papunta sa papunta talaga sa gulo to. Ibig sabihin, ini-escalate. Imbis na dapat dito diplomasya man lang.
No, and if you see the recap, I mean, they'll do a briefing, right? They'll break down what happened, and you know the guy that you're talking about is the Secretary of War or whatever the hell he is, Department of War, which even just changing it to that name instead of defense and make it very offensive, which is war, was such a terrible PR move
It's
for the
what
government.
used to
But
be
they don't
defense
care.
is
Department of Defense, not Department
really
of War.
is war.
Yeah, so I mean, just that alone, you're like, oh my god, this is an imbecile who is, and imbecile is like the lightest of it. I mean, he is dangerous, and when you hear the recap of some of the quote unquote achievements that they've had, you know, the Secretary of War is saying, you look up into the skies and all you see is death and destruction that we're bringing to them. It's like the you know, the words, the aggression, instead of saying, hey, we had a successful campaign knocking out possible weapons of mass destruction, bullshit. It's like, we're bringing death and destruction to the skies. And you sit there like, why? How do we live in a world like this where you have a superpower that can openly say things like that? And you're trying to get global support. You're trying to win a midterm elections. How do you go out there and just say things like that? And they do it. It's
Napanood ko yun yung napansin niya yung
blows
drapes
me
niya.
away.
Napanood ko yun, yung drapes na kinilabutan ako doon.
Yeah. Yeah, we had 6 people
Have you
that died.
noticed?
Oh, by the way, my ballroom's beautiful. Look at these
Gold.
curtains I made. Yeah.
Gold drapes there.
Oh, Wow.
Bilang nag-pan out yung camera, pinaita talaga yung drapes. Ayun na, nakatingin na siya sa drapes. You know, dapat papagawa. Siguro gawin natin to sa lahat ng mga ballrooms. With
Hey,
this design.
I save drapes. I save curtains. This my ballroom is gonna be the most beautiful ballroom. I know everything about ballrooms. This is literally like 6 seconds. He started in like, sorry for the people that died. It was an 18-year-old who died. Sorry for those people that died. Oh, by the way, my ballroom is beautiful. You can look at this. I mean,
I'm also seeing a lot of like, you know, like he's not all mentally there,
oh, we will. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Oh well, America.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, guys. It's Monday.
Kaya mga electric car dyan. Hell yeah. Kasi iniisip ko pag naggera mo, ang pera mo, papel lang yun. Lahat ng naipon mo, papel lang yan. Walang value yan sa war.
We gotta take a break. We're super late. We got hour number 3 of the show. Hey, we got World Bex coming in today, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Our friend Leo's gonna be here.
Oh my gosh, my BFF.
Yeah. Leo Salonga.
Correct.
Dude, the only gay guy I know that looks more manly than Leo, like without the voice. The only one that looks more like just rugged dude that I know is Jingoy. That's it.
I should probably go to commercial now.
Now would be a good time, Sam.
Okay.
Good times.
Show at 8:14 on this Monday morning. You are sorry. Different hip stop. You're listening to Good Times here on Magic 89.9. Ooh, okay, got the hair down.
Yes.
Did you have it up? Did you have it up or did you have it in a towel earlier?
Oh, I just don't know.
You had it up. Right?
Was parang I just let the conditioner sit. And then I rinse it, and then now I have to put the product for the kulot.
Is that like a
To
curl
enhance-
tamer or something?
Yeah.
It's just a weightless air dry cream.
Oh.
Hirap. Hirap maging kulot.
Wow.
Alaki.
Wow.
Speaking of wows, Alex, wow, Netflix special, 19th of March, past is past.
Yes.
Are you ready?
10 days to
Terrified.
go. 10 days to go. Pero wagka gusto niyo magpatawa, yung mga gusto mo nagpapatawa dyan, yung mga para maganda naman yung
dapat?
punchline nyo.
Saan?
Sa Sonada, every Wednesday dyan sa may Ortigas. And Netflix, ang Netflix special ko ay sa March 19, 10 days to go. Marami akong papasalamatan. Maraming salamat sa 555. Masarap, madinamnam, nakakatakam. Yan yung 555 sardinamnam. Mga 555 sardines. Spanish sardines, fried sardines. Sa aking commercial ni Maha Salvador, panoorin nyo. At ang PLDT Home Fiber, may BFF promo sila. Broadband free forever. Pag new subscriber kayo, pwede kayong manalo ng broadband free forever. At merong mga consolation na 1 year free broadband free. Again, broadband free forever, BFF. At Cebu Pacific, March 5 to 11, piece of air. Sa mga lilipad ng November 1 to March 31 ng 2027. Yan November 1, 2026 to March 31, 2027. Bili na kayo. Murang-mura ang ticket. Piece of air ng Cebu Pacific. Let's fly everyone. Yun ang sinasabi nila.
Everyone.
Maraming salamat sa maraming salamat sa One Prime Advertising and Communication Inc. Ang pahit na pag-a-pronounce ko doon. One Prime Advertising and Communication Inc. Sa Visayas, Mindanao, sila nag-asikaso sa Davao LED ko. Maraming salamat. At Luneta Advertising Inc. para sa aking LED dyan sa Villamor. Katingko, Sharp, Sepat Credit, and Lionheart TV and GMA Online for the support. At nasa US ako!
Yay!
Mag-ingat daw ako sa US. March 13, San Francisco. March 14, Cerritos. March 15, Las Vegas. March 20, San Diego. March 21, Houston. March 22, Dallas. March 27, Chicago. And March 28, Portland. Si Yuki Horikoshi na kasama ko. At makita-kita tayo sa Japan. Diyan sa April 17, diyan sa Saitama. April 19, diyan sa Nagoya. Check nyo lang. Tapos yung aking Punch Time with Alex Karen sa Obra. See you. Salamat.
Thank you, Lex. Congrats again on your Netflix
Salamat,
special.
Netflix,
Everybody,
please.
Let's go, dude. Let's do
Pass
your
is
thing,
pass.
everybody.
Naka-save na. Save
Salamat,
it
Kay.
na. Put it
Yeah,
on
could
your
you do like a bell?
playlist.
Yeah, could you do like a
Or,
bell or
Oh,
yeah,
something?
something
reminder.
like that.
Is that a plus or something? Like
Salamat. Let's forget the world muna for a while. Watch Pass is Pass.
that? Samo?
Yes. No, I'm excited to play Alex's new plug because we have a Past is Past radio plug as well.
Wow, nice.
Talaga? Salamat.
Coming up in a little bit. But right now, though, inviting everybody to check out Zion Christian Mission Center PH on Facebook. We have this app called SPS. Please go to the Play Store, the App Store, and get this. This is absolutely free. It is my favorite Bible class, ZCMC SPS. Please go get it. And I also want to say hi to my Derma Doc Candy. You can look her up on Instagram at Doc Candy MNA. You can now go see her at the Health Cube in Green Hills every Monday from 12 noon to 2 in the afternoon, starting March 23. Also, check out Banana Island on Facebook if you're in the Cavite area and you need a venue for your event. And there's a sign-up link for the SPS app on my Instagram profile. Please look for at @IamSamO on Instagram. Thank you.
Banana Island.
Banana Island!
Huwag mong
I want
kakalimutan
pa ba?
It sounds like a reality show.
Wow.
Yeah.
And a
All
certain
males.
kind of reality
males.
show. You're
What?
right. Huh?
All males.
What'd you say?
What?
What'd you say?
A certain... What?
Over to UK. Over to UK. That's what I said.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi.
Yeah. Yes, Face Drama Season 3. Please check it out. We have Doc Gario Femio, who just did my ACL surgery. If you're curious about things like that and going to peak form for therapy, if you have kind of aches and pains and you're wondering what is it, maybe time to go there, especially for sports-related injuries. And also, hi to the Filipinas. They won yesterday AFC Women's Asian Cup 2026.
Congrats.
I just remembered because, they also go there for their injuries. And I do have some shows starting this month because I am celebrating my birthday. March 13, nandiyan kami sa Baguio City for our Cozy Cove performance with my band, The Passport Holders, Kim Nemenzo and John Saga. And I have a play. Well, it's a reading of Private Lives on March 21 and 22 with Missy Maramara, Bieber Reyes, and Hans Eckstein. Yan, sa Eastwood City. So,
May
I
dalawang
hope to
ba, no?
see you
Dalawang
guys.
part yan, di ba? Yung dalawang part? Yung
Well,
dalawang version?
3
Saan ba yun?
acts. No. We're doing a reading on 21-22. The weekend after, ibang play naman.
Okay.
So, reading meaning may mga script kami.
Oo.
So, ganun lang siya ka-informal. It also gives you like a look behind the scenes, like what goes on if you want to do a play. But very soon, I will be announcing a play that I'll be doing, like a full musical. So excited for that one.
What a busy bee, this one.
Well, I
And
was
Mara, support Mara.
on a break. Yeah, I was on her stream last night. Keep it good vibes. We miss you.
Where is Mara? My goodness, she at Banana Island. Where is she?
She had dinner kasi with the team last night.
Okay.
That was
Maybe
nice.
she's
Kuya
in-
Kuya Alex
did.
also had dinner.
Maybe
Pero
she's in,
sabi
like-
ni Mara, mas masaya daw yung dinner niya. Ganun lang.
Shoutout kay... Ay! Nasa mesa kasi siya, nakita ko. Pagtingin ko, nakaganon siya. Anyway.
We need to vote
Mara's
for Mara,
in
guys.
She's in Pechay Paradise. The other.
Happy Women's Month, everybody!
Oh, yeah, that's
Pechay Paradise on Netflix, March 20.
Isla.
Check it out.
Isla ng pagnanasa. Di ba? Mga ganyan.
Yun yung mga reality TV
I
shows,
love
no?
Pechay.
Ayan.
Pechay Paradise. Me too.
Greens are good for ya.
Me too.
Pechay Paradise. Yun in the parking lot. Ang galing. Tawa.
Karylle, talong hari.
Right? We could be like those,
Ito
yung mga fruits and vegetables who talk on TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay.
Diba trending yun ngayon?
Mga pechay na nagsasalita. Pwede
Diba?
yun.
Sam
Yung mga-
Okra.
Oh, good one!
Galing yun. Sam
Talong
okra.
hari.
Naglalawa yun. Naglalawa yung
Hey,
okra.
I like okra.
I do too. And kids, parang they're afraid of it. One time we had this like fear factor, yung picnic lang namin. And I was like, what are you gonna eat? Okra! Takot sila.
It's so disgusting.
Social to. Alex Calietos.
Oh, yes! Vegetable war.
Ano si Mohan? Make one for Mohan.
Mohan gumalunggay.
Mara. What's Mara? What are you?
Labo nung naisip ko.
Don't forget podcast, GTW and the podcast. Alex and I did a back-to-back last night, and Alex and Sam O will be together later at 10:30. 10:30?
Wow.
10:30 to 12:30.
Yeah. 10:30 later, we'll have another run of podcast episodes with Sam and Alex together. GTW app, do check it out. Also, this radio show has a podcast version that we upload at the end of the show. Please do check that out as well. Speaking of all this food, Sam, I've been seeing you eat all morning. I haven't seen Alex eat, which is kind of odd, but I've been seeing you eat. What's for breakfast? What do you got over there?
I just grabbed some stuff today. I have my makunat na keto crackers with cottage cheese, and I have my dates.
Miserable.
It's so good.
I just grabbed some stuff today. I have a makunat na.
Benny says Mara Pepino.
I
Ayun.
like maradish.
Radish.
That sounds like the social type. Like, how are you feeling today? Maradish. It's just a little.
Meron nga dito, Mara Akinchay eh. Mara
Cute
Akinchay.
din. Mara Akinchay.
Si Bam Bam Choy.
Marambutan. Oh my God.
Pwede yun.
Oo.
Gulay.
Ayun nga
Nag-expand na tayo to fruits.
Sampalaya.
Sampalaya. Oh, I love a
Bitter
good...
kasi lagi yan eh.
I
Bitter.
love a good ampalaya pickle.
This sounds like
You're
new
right.
characters for the new release of Plants vs. Zombies. Right?
Pwede. Gawa nga tayo. Pagkakitaan nga natin yan.
You know, I saw on Reddit. There was a guy, not on our Reddit. It's just kind of like a global thing. There was a guy, or there was a girl complaining, Sam, that her boyfriend made a spreadsheet, like an Excel sheet, that rated all of the food that she cooks.
Patay ka dyan.
Really?
Patay.
May criteria? Meron siyang criteria?
Hindi naman criteria, but I look, I didn't see the thing. I was just kind of reading a brief kind of paragraph of it, and it sounds like she was a little upset or something that he made a spreadsheet. That the problem, I think, is the rating. Rating it maybe out of 10, you know, rating it out of 100, whatever it is, 2 stars, 3 stars, 5 stars, whatever. Maybe even look, I respect the fact that you have a spreadsheet. I mean, I like that stuff. I like logging everything. I enjoy logging things. Like, I enjoy making Excel spreadsheets myself. So I kind of gravitate towards this, right? But do you guys do the same thing? Like, do you have any log whatsoever? Do you log anything? Do you make a spreadsheet?
Things I
for
watch.
Does it have to be in spreadsheet form?
Yeah, like I have a spreadsheet for everything. I have a spreadsheet for all my collections. You know, it's just a kind of a inventory, everything from, you know, posters to shoes.
Can you make for me?
whatever it may be. Prima Jonna says she's got one for her period. Regular spreadsheet. Okay. Daily expenses. Elysier says I have a spreadsheet for my NBA Yahoo fantasy teams. Weekly performance. Very good. I like that. Yes.
Balik lang tayo kay Prima Jonna. Ang period ang minomonitor mo para alam mo yung mga gimmick mo, or yung period just to say when you're ovulating, when is your, para pag-monitor mo when you're
Just
safe
in
or not?
case.
Question lang. Kasi pwede kasi yung dalawang bagay yan eh. Para sa mga gimmick ko, hindi ako aalis. Isa-same yung mga vacation ko. Ganun ba ang purpose nun, Prima? Out of curiosity lang.
Maybe.
Diba?
No one to maybe what? Like, I mean, do you guys do this, Sam, Kay? Do you actually know when your next period is always going to be because you somehow monitor it?
I log my period on my watch.
App?
Yeah.
Oh, a watch.
I like
Why
that.
do I feel like if I asked Mara, that she'd be like, yes, I do log it. Yes, I do log it. And look, it's on the wall. It's just pads on the wall. It's like used February 17th,
No one does
March 16th.
that.
No, but Mara would.
Sure.
She would not.
Kaya mahirap umabsent dito sa show na to.
May cellphone naman. No naman.
It's like, check ko lang. Okay, yeah, there's my platform. So you log it, Sam.
Yes.
Okay.
Nakita niyo ba si Joy La?
Oh.
I have a spreadsheet to all my daughter's school friends and parents' numbers. I would really cross out those ones that will upset her and won't ask them for a play date.
Oh.
Sorry.
I like it.
Play date naman eh. Oo, hindi naman parang unfriend or
Pwede.
something.
Here's my favorite one. Roop says, my die-cast airplane collection has a database complete with when and where I bought it. Same with me.
Wow.
In fact, my biggest Excel sheet or spreadsheet or database is also same thing, my airplane collection. That's the biggest one I have.
Yeah, sana may
so
nakikinig dito na
nerdy.
spreadsheet ng mga ex nyo, no? Yung mga ex ng ex nyo.
grabe naman.
Tapos kailan kayo nag-split, tapos reason for breakup.
I did hear about something like this, but she is like
Okay, yan.
dating people. Okay, she's so organized. So she's dating people on an app, and apparently, when parang yung pinakapasok sa kanya yung when you put the passport, so people who are traveling or something like that, and then she puts like what time they ate out and like what conversations did they have, so she wouldn't be confused with the number of people that she's dating.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Tapos may second date ba,
Does her
ganyan.
name rhyme with Karylle?
Hindi ako.
Okay.
Grabe naman sa dami ng dinidate niya. Siguro kasi it's during a certain period yung medyo marami-rami sila. Diba? Malilito ka. Lalo na if you take them to the same restaurant, which was my style.
Si Kay, ang dating ni Kay, pa-fencing na o pa-scuba dive. Yung tagtanggal.
Yeah, I know.
Pa-fencing na. Pa-fencing, equestrian, and scuba diver.
Mag-gym kasi dapat ako, diba?
I love tops na may ano. You know, you can
A little-
hook your
little
thumb.
hole
Yeah.
there?
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that.
Me too.
No, you don't.
Yeah, pwede mo i-finger ipasok yung finger sa...
Yeah.
Thumb.
Ang lakas baka superhero yan pag may ganyan ako. Parang,
Cute kaya.
Yeah. You gotta be in shape though for this.
thank you Mama.
Yeah.
Ito lang ang
Not for the
pinag-uusapan
chumps.
natin, in shape ha.
No, I'm just saying, fatties, don't wear this one. This is tough. There's some great answers here. Alvin says, I have a spreadsheet for my Lego. You know how hard that must be?
Ooh. Hindi ba pinipicture na lang siya?
Like, I'm sure not by piece, unless you do it by piece. I
No,
have
because para
4,572 of these
Well,
pieces.
I mean, yung
That's
mga
insane.
pieces that you want to create new designs, diba? Parang if you take a photo of this, then the database will show you na you can create a certain thing
Correct,
that
with these
wasn't,
pieces.
yeah.
But imagine having to inventory all of that. That is some work.
Bad trip ako sa Lego na nawala. Tapos yung pinaka-importante, yung tapos may Lego na maluwag, may Lego na masikip.
Huh? Baka fake.
So, come on, Pechay Paradise to. It's not your Lego.
Hindi. May Lego na natatanggal kagad. May Lego naman na kailangan pang puwersahin para matanggal.
Oh my God, there's even educational Lego. I went to this educational conference and then they gave me pieces and then ang galing because they give you character. Ang galing. Then we made like robots tas nag-racing sila. Oh my God, ang galing. I love Lego.
Pag may laruan ka, wag mo didikit ng educational, mataturn na yung mga bata. Educational Lego, yuck.
Hindi kasi you connect it to your iPad and then you program it and then it does all these certain things. Galing.
Boring. Shout out to Beeps. She bought me a Lego set the other
I
week.
saw. I
Yeah.
thought it
Ano?
was for Amsterdam.
Concord. No, I mean, yeah, us. She just bought it for the house.
Concord?
Concord.
Oh, I saw Amsterdam on Instagram.
Oy, nakapalo na ako sa
Event?
In-accept na ako.
Yeah.
In-accept siya ako.
It's an account. Yeah.
Yes.
I need to log, all the people she's following. French for Jade
Oy,
says,
easy.
No, you should.
travel log. This is a good one. Travel log with all the itinerary for the day. Outfit of the day log.
Whoa.
With
Like
top,
share.
inners, pants, pati panty. Grabe na logging the panty is high.
Yung mga ano kaya, pag mga gambler ka kaya, yung mga bet mo. Mga
Nobody can relate.
Statistics.
bet log. Bet log?
Bet log.
Oh my goodness.
Tita joke. Jan says, I have a spreadsheet of all my inaanaks to monitor the gift giving.
Wow, what a
Pasko.
Mimi said
Same
the
with
same
Mimi.
thing. Yeah.
Mimi said the same thing.
Hi,
Excel
Mimi.
sheet of my inaanaks and birthdays. Joy from Villamore says, I have a spreadsheet of all my passwords.
Ay.
Which
na naka-password
apparently is not a good idea.
Not on your laptop. Maybe it has to be analog so no one steals it.
Password?
I have password anxiety.
Password to my password. Nakalimutan mo yung password doon sa pag-open doon sa malistahan mo lang.
Dapat mukha na lang kasi eh. Or thumbprint.
Delix yan. Delix talaga yung password na yan.
Do you guys have anything that is a little, it doesn't have to be like this Nico Natividad level sex tape or anything like that, but do you guys have anything on your computer or your phones that could use a little bit more security?
Yeah.
Up until recently, ako just my phone. Period.
Your phone. Oh,
I wasn't even using I wasn't even using a password. That's the thing, Mohan.
Dapat face lang.
What the hell?
Eto, meron na ngayon. Kasi I lost it na nga one time, di ba?
Sobrang tiwala mo sa mundo.
Oh.
Alam mo, pag naka-upload ng phone mo, pati sila, baka hindi nadamputin. Bakit? Walang password. Ano to? Setup to. Setup to. Padala ng gobyerno.
That's one way to go about it.
Diba?
That's right.
Nakakashock yun ha. Nakakashock yun pagbukas mo. Parang walang password. Ibalik mo yan. Ibalik mo yan. Diyan tayo matatala. Walang password.
I love it.
Spicy P says, I have a log for all the times that I called good times. So I can remember the episodes and the time of call. Bernard says, I have an Excel sheet for my actions. My wife got mad. Huh? Really? I mean, if she gets mad all the time, I guess this is smart.
Is the cabinet. Gumawa siya sarili niyang cabinet.
Mahirap yan.
Yeah.
Mahirap yan.
Let's see. What else? Gosh, there's so many here. My friend I have a friend during her hoe phase. She has a spreadsheet of all the guys she had sex with. She put their name, how many times, so she would understand if she ever gets pregnant, who it may be.
Andiyan ba yung pangalan? Andiyan ba yung pangalan?
Say Alex. What was your vegetable name again? Does it say Alex?
Calietos. Alex Calietos.
Calietos? Does it say Alex Calietos there?
Wait, why is it so funny?
The vegetable names are supposed to be wholesome.
Alex Calietos. Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
Calietos wrap.
Buti nga, hindi ko tinagal. Kalitsugas. Kalietos, ha? Kalitsugas yun ka.
What's letsugas nga?
Lettuce.
Lettuce ba yun?
Lettuce.
Lettuce. This is a lie, but Kenji's in the car right now with his wife. Kenji says, I have a lot of things. I log all the things my wife mentions that she likes. Para kapag may okasyon.
This is like Mara.
Sheets.
Mara does that. Like, yung ano bang potential good gifts. Like, if I say, oh, I love this product, she'll like make a note in her note sa phone, and then for my birthday, she will know what to give.
The thing with Excel, though, you could have sheet 1 and sheet 2. Sheet 1 is for the wife. Sheet 2 is for the kabit. Sheet 1 is like, pulvoro.
I hate this version of this list.
For the kabit, it's bag. We gotta take a break because Leo's here. Yeah, Sam, is Leo here?
Yes, our friend Leo is here.
Leo is here. Let's take a break. When we come back, World Best Time, baby. Don't go way back after this.
Good times.
Ooh. Yes. I was listening to a lot of Sabrina AI songs the other day. Oh, so good. I was thinking about Yell the entire time because, that conversation we had on Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Man, the whole
he's still
weekend.
sleeping.
The whole weekend, I just spent listening to AI covers of so good. Yeah. Because
Anong kinakanta ni Sabrina?
Foreign songs. Like songs in Arabic, in French, but Sabrina doing it. It's amazing. Oh, they were so good.
Hirap ano. Well, yeah.
Gising. Oh, ay mo na.
Oh, you know what? I thought
towards
about
the-
Yael also over the weekend because my feed is full of people who are running and they will bring milk on them to make butter. Okay.
Huh? What kind of douchebag thing is this? What?
It's a backpack, gaganon.
Yeah.
I sent it to him nga, sabi ko, do you wanna
my
make cheese by
God.
any chance?
Alex,
It's insane.
Alex,
in a
can you
good way.
be friends? Can you be friends? Like, just think about this, the barkada that we'd have if one of your bros from the inner barangay was running around with a backpack full of milk and cheese to make butter.
Alog. Ibigay mo na lang sa snatcher.
Or like they'll make ice cream. Leo, this
Pwede
is a
sa bra
thing.
na lang. Pwede sa bra.
No!
Lagyan mo na lang sa bra.
I guess it doesn't matter what the placement is. Basta the point is that motion that you get from the running, it is enough to churn the milk into butter.
Turn it, baby.
Hindi na gets ni Kuya Alex. Hindi sa backpack.
Alam ko, nagigets ko. Pero bakit?
Why not? I mean, you're putting in the work of the running. You might as well get butter out of it.
Do it in the bra.
Seryoso.
Do it in the bra.
Yung mo, sasabihin ng asawa mo, bili ka ng butter. Wait, ako pala. Wala mo yung gatas. Wala mo yung gatas, tatakbo ako.
Leo, would you do this?
Why
Our
not?
friendly
Nakakangawit
Leo.
kasi pagkamay.
Good morning, Leah!
Good morning, everybody.
In the
Hi.
house.
I know. Hi, Mo, Kay, Alex. Hello. And
Hi,
Sam,
Leo.
of
Hello,
course.
hello, yes. We've been catching
Our
up
babes.
off the air.
Yeah.
Leo Salangua is the marketing and communications manager for World Bex.
Good morning, everybody. It's nice to be back.
It's nice to be back.
I know. I'm back and I'm Bex.
Yeah.
Do you know Leo's also a host?
Yes, I
Do
do.
you guys know that?
We can tell.
Yeah,
Hello.
that's exactly what I said.
Oh.
What do you host?
More on corporate. Corporate. Ganyan.
host, di ba?
Oo.
Ano daw yung gulay name ni Leo?
Gulay name.
Yeah, we all have a
Leo
gulay name.
Talonga.
We're related.
Ang galing ni mo. Ang bilis. Ang bilis. Leo Talonga. What? Lalayo mo ba tayo?
It's my favorite. Ang
Shocking.
aga niyan ha.
Torta is, huwag na natin lagyan ng meat yung torta.
Oh, itlog na lang, di ba, Kay?
Yes, yun na yun eh.
That's it. No more
Talaga.
Lea Talonga. Lagi siyang natititi.
Nasisisi.
Nasisisi kasi yun.
Lahat nga lang papalitan ng
In
T.
theme.
Papalitan natin Tino.
Super in theme.
Lahat na lang natititi.
It's very,
Sabi sa'yo, lagi na lang siya natititi. Okay. Sorry, Sam. Sorry.
Ay, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Ahora tengo a una, mañana a otra. Ey.
Sakto, this is my gym song.
Is it a gym song?
Well, the other one. Mi mama poto.
Titi me preguntó
The
si
other
tengo
one, the
muchas
other one.
novias. Muchas
this?
novias. Hoy tengo. Ey, saluden a Titi. Vamos a tirarnos.
Bad Bunny.
So good.
Oo.
Hindi mo ay asin.
Si Bad Bunny, ano kaya ang kanyang vegetable name?
Oh.
Carrot. Maybe something towards carrots because he's a bunny.
Oh, yeah.
But it has to jump off the name, diba?
Name, okay.
I know, but I'm saying, can we
Bad
make
Bunny.
That's not a vegetable.
No, yeah.
Oy, Alex, ano ka ha? Kitang-kita kita sa Netflix. You're all over. Congratulations.
Salamat. Salamat, Leo.
Congratulations.
Why, may parang ano na ba doon? May banner na ba doon? Coming soon? Something.
Meron na.
Meron na.
Wow! I'm gonna
Yeah.
check right
Living under the rock?
now.
She doesn't even have Netflix. She's gonna have the whole thing. Hey, speaking of being
check.
everywhere else, yeah, you are World X 2026, man. You guys have your big extravaganza. What do you guys actually call Expo? There you go.
Yes.
Happening soon. When is
Actually
it? March?
happening this week, Mo.
yes.
So that's World Bex happening this March 12 to 15 at two big venue. That's World Trade Center and SMX Convention Center, Manila.
Yes.
Happening simultaneously.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, imagine that. We have 1,000 exhibitors. Out of that 1,000 is 300 international exhibitors coming from Southeast Asia, Europe, and America. So it's really World Bex.
It's getting so big.
It is.
Yeah, so big. But how long is it? How long is this? Is it the whole weekend?
It's for 4 days. That's right. From Thursday to Sunday. It's very long, It's a long
Very
day.
long.
From
huge.
9 a.m. Yes, it's huge
Yeah.
also.
Yes.
From 9 a.m. up until 7 p.m.
How were you able to penetrate the international market?
Oh, wow. Yes. We're able to penetrate the international market because alam mo yung mga new innovations from all over the world. It really has to be showcased here in the country because ang Philippines is really booming right now. Booming? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oo, ang daming nagpapagawa ng bahay, daming construction, whether that's building, offices, or your personal space, diba?
Our friend Mimi is gonna be there.
wow.
Mimi of Pilot Pens Philippines. Her husband is in this field with fit out experts. Apparently, I think maybe that's his company, but they're going to check this out on Thursday.
That's nice. Hi, Mimi. I'll see you there.
Yeah. Let's
How
talk
many
about your
floors?
personal
How many
space.
floors? How many floors is the exhibit area?
It's a whole building of SMX and whole building of World Trade Center. Plus, nag-extend pa kami. We have 2 tents in World Trade Center. Oo, so it's
There's
really
a bottom and
huge.
top.
Yes. There's bottom and top.
You can't really. Like, you just want to set that one up.
Would you like to join us as a co-host, Leo, on the show?
Why not? O, diba? Ganun talaga kalaki ang World Bank.
Yes.
Oo. I mean, designers, architect, engineers, contractors from all over the Philippines fly into Manila really just to see the show. Because this is really the high time to check out yung mga bagong technologies in the construction industry.
And good deals because, we have to be good about our money.
Yes, yes.
And Bam reminded us today.
Yes.
So find those good deals.
Do you have a particular project or attendee that you're particularly excited about?
Oh yes, we have this new segment. It's called Arc Circle Collective, wherein we're awarding top 70 best architects and best designs in the country. So that's a new segment. We call it the Likha Awardees. So that's gonna be happening on March 14, that's the awards night, Saturday. So the best of the best architects will be there. So nakakatuwa. This is really the gathering of the newsmakers in the design industry.
Galing.
Yeah.
Plus, if you are also an artist, we have this gallery. It's called the Likha Gallery. So we have there the art pieces of Mr. Toym Imao and his father, national artist Abdul Mari Asia Imao. So it's a very expensive art piece. So it's going to be displayed there. Plus, if you're familiar with Tarantadong Kalbo,
Excuse me?
yeah,
Parang he has political art pieces.
yes, mga ganyan.
Tumindig, tarantadong kalbo
Literally
yun.
what I.
Oo.
Nagulat ka doon, Sam, no?
Also,
Ngayon ka lang na tarantado.
that's also my
Sam,
penis.
excuse
That's also my penis.
Sabi niya, nagulat siya.
Whoa.
Sorry. That's what Alex calls his penis. Also, sorry.
Lord.
Oy, at least malinis.
Uy, kabayan ako. Kabayan.
Yeah.
And si Toym, he makes a lot of the Showtime trophies.
I know, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Correct.
Is this part of the parang interactive activities? Because I hear may ganon.
Yes.
Ito yun.
Plus, we also have the World of Interior Design. So you get to meet the best interior designers in the country. So you have their Chat Forest, Leo Almerias, just to name a few.
Alam mo, ang maganda dito, they're growing talaga. Yearly.
Totoo yan. We started only in World Trade Center, Alex. And now, 4 years ago, 4 years ago, when we came back after pandemic, ground floor lang kami ng SMX. So now it's just we're just so happy to occupy the entire building already of
And
SMX.
two buildings.
Exactly. 2
Plus
buildings.
tents.
So that's just in preparation for our 30th anniversary next year.
So, next year is your 30th
Yes.
already? Oh, wow.
So the goal is to have 3 venues na next year. Imagine that, no? 3 venues na.
Backs to backs. Yeah.
How can people register to attend?
Yes,
the,
thank you,
World
Mo.
X 2026?
The registration is for free. All you have to do is just pre-register and visit www.worldbex.com and just register yourself there and we'll get to see you there.
May mga ano ba to? Perks? Baka may mga free access?
Oh yes.
Or...
A lot of freebies. So minsan may mga t-shirt dyan ng mga companies na hindi mo na masusuot kasi may mga merch siya ng mga companies. Pero cute naman din. Oo, yun. Tapos pag uwi.
Kaya bumagsak eh. May mga person hindi mo masusuot. Pero okay ka.
Masusuot mo din
Alam
naman.
mo malaking kumpanya na kayo naman.
Mga root na mga shirt, ganyan. Pero masusuot mo din naman kung gusto mo, di ba? Oo, tapos mga swatches, ganyan. Tapos pag uwi mo talaga, isang ganyan na kadami yung ano mo.
Ay,
mga swatches mo, mga goodie bags and all. Oo.
Okay. So is Thursday the first day? Of
Correct,
World Bex?
Thursday.
Okay.
Can I just share? Meron kaming architect. He is architect AP Antolin. So they have a conversation with her mom. He has a conversation with his mom. Sabi niya, mapunta ako World Bex. Sabi ng nanay, ano na naman kabaklaan yan, anak? So it's a viral meme of him. Hi AP. So, yeah.
Hindi na kami yan, Hindi na kami yan.
Do you guys have do you have a sex convention or a sex expo? You know, with like toys and
alam
this,
mo,
and then world sex, something like that.
Baka naman mangyari na yan sa Philippines, diba?
Yeah, let's do
Iba
it.
kasi, they have like a pet convention
We
as
have
well,
a pet.
right? And all
We have a pet. Tapos upcoming ng April is Mia's Manila International Auto Show. So we're also the organizer of
one.
that.
Yeah.
So that's 2 venues, World Trade and PTTC, the building beside World Trade Center.
Nice.
Ingay
And
na
of
sa
course, you
pet
have the food
convention.
ones. You have the food ones and all of that stuff.
Food, yes,
and
also that's Muff Bex.
Oh my gosh, that's
Tapos we bring in the World Bex experience to Davao, Iloilo, and Cebu. Yeah. Tapos we have a bazaar every December.
unbelievable. You know, recently I just bought a home, Leo, and
Congrats.
I'm just constantly looking to tinker around and all that stuff. And I wanted to ask you, and really everybody, your thoughts on this, whether it be on Discord.gg.
Kala ko manghihingi ka ng, pako.
That too. No, but what's a really good, cheap home improvement project?
Oy, we have this technology. It's called Base Bahay. And we're helping them. It's the Base Bahay Foundation. Wherein ang ginagamit nila ay kawayan sa lahat ng base. Even the ceiling, kawayan ang gamit nila. So it's also helping the Mother Earth sustainability. Maganda yung technology nila na yan. So you have to see it. It's called Base Bahay na technology. Oo. It's very cheap. I mean, instead of you using yung mga steel, mga bakal, ganyan, you use the kawayan.
And it's just as sturdy?
Yes, it's super sturdy. Oo. So we're gonna
And
showcase that.
weatherproof?
It's weatherproof also. Hindi, kasi i-cover pa rin naman nila ng,
Right.
ng concrete.
Are you a bit of a designer yourself?
No, I'm not. Pero na-influence na lang din ako ng World Bex because I get to see a lot of new things,
Yeah.
you know. Even us, nagpapagawa kami ng bahay sa Pangasinan. So, ginagamit din naman namin yung mga
You
yung
have
mga
like the
nakikita
best
namin dyan.
resources
I know.
right there.
Oo.
Wow.
May discount ka? Sana.
Sana no. Hello po sa inyo.
Wala kang discount, Leo?
Oo, minsan nilalambing
nasa loob
ko
ka
na
na,
lang.
wala ka pang discount. Charot. Charot eh. Maniwala ako, wala. Meron yan.
O sige.
Intrigero.
May libreng t-shirt. Walang discount.
Libreng t-shirt na lang.
T-shirt.
Again, that's this weekend is the World Bex. Is there a title for it or anything? Or this is the standard World Bex.
It's the Philippine
Expo.
World Building and Construction Exposition or World Bex. Yes.
This is the OG show.
Yes.
see.
Yeah, the big
I
one,
see.
right? You know, at the end of these expos, are you just like dead tired? Like, do you just get home on the last day?
I was asking him because this is not the only show. It's a series,
It's a series of
all year round. And I was
show.
like, does this consume your life?
Oh my goodness.
Because the shows are so huge. And
No,
like,
because we love what we do. So,
Yeah.
okay lang when you're passionate about what you're doing. But like now, nag-ingress na yung team. As early as 4 a.m., nandun na sila sa SMX and World Trade Center. Tapos on the egress, we finish at around 4 a.m., 5 a.m. So supportive naman si company. The next day, wala po kaming pasok. Namamahinga
Boy,
naman
dapat
po
lang.
kami.
Boy, dapat lang.
Yes, namamahinga naman po kami.
Ang tanong, Leo, may Filipino boyfriend ka ba?
Hoy!
Kung hindi mo naman mamasamain.
Yes, I have a partner. We've been together for 21 years.
21
21 years. Oh my God, half of my
Ano
life.
kayo ngayon? 31.
21.
Shout out!
Hi, Mark, Dennis. Oo.
Ay, pangalan. Inabay lahat ng pangalan.
Mark na Dennis pa. Can I just say hi also to our my colleagues
Of
sa
course.
team.
Yes.
Ella, she's supposed to be here.
Oh, she was supposed to join us.
Hella Kent,
Yeah.
Hi,
Wendy,
Kent.
Diego, and
Pag
Del, and
nakalimutan ka,
Mark.
Isha.
Hi, everybody.
Pag
And our bosses, Miss Jill, Miss Michelle, Miss Maro, Sir JR.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. They're all listening.
Pag maayos na kumpanya, colleagues, no?
We love Leo.
Yes.
Yes.
We love talaga.
Yo, talonga.
Talongga.
The
Huwag
best.
niyo kakalimutan
The best.
yan, ha?
Oo,
Bukod sa
next
kapangalan
one.
ko si Lea Salonga, pwede din.
Correct.
Talongga.
Oo. Next one, vegetable convention.
Ay, cute.
We can host it. Kompleto ng pamilya.
Oo, sanay na sanay kami sa World Bex, di ba?
Oo
Yeah.
nga, kabisado nyo na yung show namin.
Oo.
Dude, Leo, next time come earlier so we can hang out for like an entire hour.
Ay, pwede ba yun?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Please.
Like 8 o'clock, you know.
Madulo ka na
an hour,
dumat.
you know, do topics and stuff like that. I mean, of course, we'll promote the World Bex
Cute
Expo, but then, you know, just
Sige.
hang out with us.
We mean it.
I'd love that. I'd love that.
Please.
Oo.
Maganda yan, happy end. Para happy ending, di ba?
I know. Dapat naman lahat happy ending.
Yes, World Bex.
You know, we should get you on the podcast as well. The podcast does very well. I would love
Oy,
to see you.
pwede!
I would love to see you do like love advice and
Mag-love
Oo, pwede
advice.
rin ako mag-exhibition dyan. Like,
What
exactly.
you mean?
Exactly.
I mean, the talent exhibition, singing, ganyan.
Sure.
Oo.
Yeah.
Since we're from the exhibits. Diba?
In theme, I love it.
Correct.
Okay.
How do we, I mean, so you and your partner, 21 years, how do you keep it spicy? How do you keep it, how do you keep the spark up?
Oh, just love each other every day and understand yung shortcomings.
Shortcut.
Kasi for sure.
Is
Because
there a
he's
lot of
also short.
Oh, is he short? Is he small?
He's
Small
short.
comings as well?
He's shorter than me.
He's shorter than you? How tall? How tall is this?
He's 5'4", ganyan. Oo. So I'm 5'11", 5'9", ganyan.
Ay,
Si Leo,
Yung
so-
5'9", pinipilit 5'11".
Alex Ihala, 5'9".
Oo, ganyan. So yun.
I didn't know you were that tall. You're really tall.
Matangkad siya.
Oo.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a tall boyfriend before?
He was my first. So no.
Wow.
Pero on the side. Pwede.
Oh my gosh.
Tama, pasok ka sa GTWM.
Welcome to the show. You'll fit right in.
What?
You'll fit right in.
I got excited when I heard First Love. I was gonna say Never Die.
Never dies. Never dies.
But side chick also never.
Never fade.
No, wait. Would you? I mean, if let's just say you guys broke up. You know, hypothetically, let's say you guys broke up. Would you immediately go afam?
Oy, why not? Oo. And black.
Yeah. And what? And black.
World
World blacks. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, to make up for
Talaga,
the shortcomings.
Oh my gosh, I have to go.
You have to go now.
Why don't you go Bex?
Only because I have my therapy.
Oh,
Huwag
yes.
kang umalis.
Oy, take-
Tiisin mo to. Okay, tiisin mo to. Malapit na to. Kapit lang, girl. Sumisipa na naman yung pobeda mo. Ano? Dito ka lang.
Poveda.
Kapit.
All right, we're going to remind everybody, of course, this weekend, right? Is the big expo. So do check
It
two
is.
venues again.
Two
and
venues.
Free, just as long as you register, right? It's no cost and there's perks. Yes.
That's right. We'll see you guys there. We'll see you there.
Worldbex.com. is
Yes,
where you register.
worldbex.com.
All right.
B and S are far from each other. Okay, yes, I won't mess that up on the keyboard. Okay, good. Sound stuff. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you on the
Thanks,
podcast at 10:30, by
everyone.
the way, everybody. Alex, Sam, myself, all together taking your calls. So do hang out with us on Discord if you can. Discord.gg/GoodTimesRadio if you want to watch us online. Sam, have a great day. Kay, have a great day.
Thanks. Ganda mo, Kay.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you, okay?
Have a great
Love you
day.
guys. Bye.
Good times.